Skibbity bop bada boo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
Skibbity
stream.
toilet.
Skibbity toilet. Stream's
Hello,
over.
everyone. All right.
It's a good session, everyone.
Goodbye, cruel world. This is over.
So,
My
Omni,
precious
want to know a
power
funny
brain.
coincidence? Riot is finally doing a legendary for Shaco. I'm already uninterested in the conversation. Next.
Hey, Omni, did you know that they're doing a legend?
Oh, it's a hooded black cat for April Fools. I'm going to sue them.
Oh,
And that's a legendary.
And the stream crashed? Did it?
What?
It's still up for me.
Is Drakelin having
I
Drakelin
see
issues?
it.
Mine says it's good. We have proof I have never lost a case. It's up for me. All right, we're good.
oh,
Wow,
choo-choo.
that actually looks like dog shit.
It's
Well, now I gotta look.
fucking
Here, I'll
dude.
post it.
The fucking $200+ skins are bad enough.
I'll just put it in the Pathfinder chat.
Thought for a second you said the bath.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's actually dog shit.
That looks
What game is that?
so bad.
That's League.
Oh my
Is it?
gosh.
Damn.
Dude, that looks like a fucking enemy from like Toontown, and like the graphics to boot.
I
Yeah.
wish an enemy looked like that in
That's
Toontown.
That's an insult to Toontown.
I just wanted to give you a tiny heart attack, Drakelin. Respectfully, don't. I'm already like I'm already desensitized to your antics, but just don't. You're losing what little respect I had left stored for you.
Me randomly purging Jerkulin so they think they got banned.
Yeah, people are super angry. What else is new about Riot, though? It was bad enough.
I mean,
It was bad enough for me that they fired a shitload of their artists, and all of a sudden they're looking for a fucking Gen AI employee. I'm like, okay. Fuck off. I think the idea of a Gen AI employee is fucking stupid anyways. You're hiring someone to do what you could just input letters for? Fuck you.
I thought you said Jedi employee, and I got.
See, that would be cooler. That would be amazing. Are you doing D&D? Technically. Pathfinder, but yes.
Oh, well, yes, but also no.
It's basically we're going to. If you asked us if we're going to McDonald's, we're technically going to Burger King. People would kill me for saying that, but it's how I feel.
See, you said an okay option and you went kind of worse.
See,
I
here it is.
personally would have went Wendy's.
yeah, thank you. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, we're going to Wendy's.
Oh, I think you mean Wendy's nuts are in your mouth.
I knew it!
How dare!
I think you want a burger in your mouth.
Where is it?
Could be worse. Could be going to Five Guys.
You're welcome, by the way.
Okay. I just have a favorite from yours.
Fantastic.
Fantastic!
I'm gonna have to get that one too, because now it's necessary.
Is that the art for the Shaco?
No.
Okay.
That's a different one called Soul Fighter, where it's like the anime fighter skins, and I'm like, actually kind of looks cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know how it looks in skin form, and don't particularly care, but
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
looks okay.
they released another one of those fucking like $300 fucking skins for Mordekaiser or something.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
well, anyway, good games.
Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Stop resisting!
My friend made a Wendy's strip club in D&D. Jay, you need to step up your fucking game.
I was about to say that's a funny idea.
Jay, when do we have to go to a fucking Denny's at 3 a.m. and fight off crack addicts?
In real life, or
They had the
remember the origin of
meats.
this
God
name.
damn it.
What restaurant was this one?
Yeah, Wendy's that may not be global, but think of it as just whichever your better fast food services or your better, whatever your better food chain is over there than, you know, really crap, fast food chain, and that's where we're at.
I have usually really bad reactions to most fast food joints, and Wendy's is like one of the few that I can do like once in a while.
Meanwhile, me scarfing down Baconators every other week. There's a reason I'm kind of getting heavy.
I accidentally they accidentally gave me spicy nuggets once, and I could only eat 3. I am a little baby man.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that you were weak against any type of spice at all.
Jay's like a
no,
Muppet, weaknest
Jay,
to fire.
Jay, you are you a white person spicy?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, for Christmas, my sister got me fucking, it's called, what was it called? It's called Tiger Shark Hot Sauce. It's got fucking ghost pepper in it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're dead.
Dude, okay, was having a day where the bowels were not really moving properly.
Okay.
So for dinner, I get some chicken gumbo soup. All right. I drop some of that into the soup as it's cooking. 30 minutes after I ate, it was like Emetrol.
I was just gonna say.
I
so you
was
had a-
clear.
I was gonna say, so basically, all I just heard is that you had a blockage and you decided to use thermite and C4
Indeed, and
to
it
take
worked.
care of the small blockage.
It went right
Fuck
through.
that
Oh,
beaver
come
dam.
right out.
It was amazing. If not for the fucking flaming hemorrhoids I had after the fact, it would have been an amazing solution.
If we ever do a live stream together with like face cam and shit, I am taking a drop of that on stream so everyone can watch me suffer.
Oh no!
Oh my god. do it.
It's okay.
Nice, Jay.
I would say genuinely, if you are not acclimated to spicy things, don't. It's fucking strong. It's not the strongest shit you can get, but it is strong and it will fuck you up if you're not kind of like acclimated.
Yeah, the
Hello, Jay.
content.
True.
I mean, if you would like to see something of that nature and what happens with that, I have a few friends of mine that stream, and that's the kind of shit they do, and they're suffering afterward.
C4 hemorrhoids. What did I walk into? Pathfinder. D&D streams.
Steelbug, if you are who I think you are, yeah, welcome to the rest of your FC mates.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
But I think it's actually not the hottest hot sauce they make.
Yeah, sugar-free gummy bears.
It's like, I think it's like the 5 out of 6 level. There is the 6th level. That's the Carolina Reaper.
If I could just remembering the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears story now the king brought it up.
It's like Niagara Falls through a coffee straw.
Yes, you are the great Lala.
So, Omni.
What?
You mentioned Denny's earlier.
Yeah.
We need to hide the syrup.
I don't go to Denny's enough to know.
You don't have to go to Denny's now.
Where are we
Surely
hide?
somebody knows what I mean when I say the syrup.
We need to hide the syrup.
No.
All I know about Denny's is how they bake their eggs in raw salt.
Jay, do you understand?
I missed this one.
Oh, none of you heard about the maple syrup foot job meme?
Oh no.
Jesus.
Well, what? What?
I like how that was just like a casual. So have you heard about this?
Yeah, I'm surprised none of you
Like-
heard about this. Oh god.
I just feel like there would be a little more friction with that, considering honey is so sticky.
Yeah, I mean that's just part
Oh,
of the
yeah.
joke.
It starts strong and then it gets bad.
Maple syrup. Okay, I'm in. Foot. Ooh, not like where this is going. Chop. Well, that was the worst option.
Some people were all about it.
Denny's,
No,
man.
this. By the way, this entire conversation has absolutely nothing to do with in-game, or
Oh,
it
yeah.
could be, because I mean,
Oh no, this is what our characters
You
are
know what?
talking about the dinner after our last mission.
Magni walks up to the table. So have you guys heard about the people?
No!
I found this thing.
but Magni has no idea what it actually means, and Aiden is just sitting there, eye twitching, like, I have to explain this to a voodoo doll. What the shit?
Magni
A
walks
voodoo
up.
doll.
Magni walks up the table. Have you guys heard about 4chan?
Oh no.
Oh lord.
Guys, I heard of a mysterious hacker named 4chan.
I forgot about that.
Guys, I love going to
Times.
B.
Oh. Alright, that was about 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes well spent.
You guys ready to start the stream? Oh, okay, I guess we're doing another 15 minutes.
Anyways, Popeye's blowjob.
No!
God.
Who's here to fast?
Oh, shit.
Alright,
Oh,
so start of the stream. If you could all join the stream I just opened.
uh-oh.
No.
What?
Stream, I can't see. Stream, you can't see this. I'll play-by-play it for you.
What?
Okay. I will also... Let me know when you are all ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let us go.
To a point.
Alright.
Stream, just envision this in your head.
NYPND is a Pathfinder campaign created by a non-diverse crew of one person. Viewer discretion is advised. Maybe. I'm not a cop. Watch what you want. NYPND featuring rated T for teen, PG-13, PEGI-13. The music license.
Oh.
Oh, I love you,
Hearing
Jerry.
my-
of Florence Lupin.
Oh my
God.
Just assume that Aiden, I can be your Angler and your devil meme.
Oh, you
And starring you minus my players, chat as chat.
All right, I'm gonna have to put this into the chat.
Episode 2, Saturday, September 25th, 2010, 2:11 p.m. EST.
You know what?
Jay, did you upload this somewhere?
No, I cannot without buying the product.
Shit.
Oh,
I can't
my
show my
gosh.
stream this. Guys, just to replay what just happened, Jay created like a cop show start sequence, and it was like hilarious Photoshop jobs of all of our characters.
I will post it and post your cool stuff.
Okay,
At
thank
least
you.
the images in order that I had of it.
You know, I originally had my name spelled with a Y, but I think it's funnier to use an I.
No! That's mean.
It's an I in Roll20. That's what I went with.
It was a Y. I literally just changed it.
How dare you?
I changed it to match yours.
Hey, when did
Whoops.
when did the 2012 was going to be the end of the world paranoia shit start?
Oh, a while ago.
It stopped.
Like in the case, because I'm saying in the world, has our setting, are they starting to freak out about that yet?
I imagine due
there's-
to magic.
Yeah, there's probably a group that thinks it's gonna happen.
You know what? Steel, absolutely. You basically are. You absolutely are the ones that are going to be making commentary of all this shit that we're doing.
You are?
God, Jay, I love that.
Oh my gosh. Jay, I love you so
Me too. I had so much fun working on that.
That's good.
The 2012 paranoia started like 1 year before, maybe 2 max. So people have heard about it at this point, but they're not starting to be like, oh!
I mean, it was in Indiana Jones 4 and the Crystal Skull.
True.
2008 was Indiana Jones 4, so
It was around since 2005 at least. Yeah. The end of the world! Oh!
Shout out, care what anybody says. I love the Indiana Jones series, including that one.
I think it's fun.
It is.
I don't know if it's good. It's been way too long, but it was fun when I watched it.
It's
there
one of those
anymore.
things that, like, even the first three were. They're first of all, it's Indiana Jones films. They're campy as fuck, but I love them because Harrison Ford. So I mean,
All right, I post your cool stuff, the whole slideshow.
So if you guys are in the official OmniVoice Discord channel, you can see the images he just had in that slideshow. Maybe. I'm not a cop. Watch what you want.
Oh, I forgot. I need to put the Saturday one too.
Fucking Magni with the fucking monster on her fucking blog.
Me posted over the Monster Hunter.
Oh my god.
I love how well I can be your angle with Aiden worked.
It looks so good.
Isn't that Aaron Hansen? Isn't that Ego Raptor?
I know he popularized it. I don't know if he made it himself.
Well, I know like those. I mean, like those two images.
Yeah,
I
don't
think that's
know
like
if
that's
it's-
teenage Aaron Hansen.
might be. So anyway, Saturday, September 25th, 2010, 2:11 p.m. You are all on your patrol,
Ooh.
and you get a call from dispatch. Oh God, I did forget one little thing.
Uh-oh.
Um,
We're on patrol. Wait a minute. Gunnar, does Magni have the
Oh.
hall monitor outfit?
Do, 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 do.
The hall monitor.
Oh,
I'm on
monitor.
patrol. I'm on patrol. Oh.
Team Hotel, we have reports of a murder at 23rd and 13.
Ooh.
Ooh. Florence, the lovely skeleton, speaks up with her radio. Is like, no, that's not the right voice. I am not going to do the voice. Copy that. Pray tell any details of the murder or no?
The officers who responded will inform you more when you get there.
So be it. Let us be off then, my friends.
Also, who the fuck says pray tell over the radio? Some guy fucking says.
Some guy walking through past you. Who says pray tell nowadays?
There are so many follow-up jokes I want to make, but none of them are stream safe.
You could make
Yeah.
a Yuri on J joke if that obliges you. That helps.
That wasn't the jokes I had in mind.
Oh no.
Dost thou payeth my subscription?
Mine milkshake bringeth thine boys to the yard.
Oh my god.
Verily, 'tis better than thine.
Yay, verily.
Yea, verily.
But
well, I guess
so
we're-
Aiden hears that and goes in, grabs stuff out of the locker, like he usually does. Still,
They're on patrol, not.
oh, this
you're
is on patrol.
already-
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
we're on patrol. And so, Aiden will grab the phone and be like, "Okay, this is this is this is Detective Hartwood, responding," and we'll start going in that direction.
The reason you guys are Team Hotel is you are the 8th task force. And if you eventually get a team name, it'll replace Hotel.
I actually do quite like Team Hotel. There's a certain ring to it as well.
Phonetic alphabet is great. Generally, there's a lot of words that sound good on it. I went through them in my brain. And I was like, all right, goddamn, I know up to G off the top of my head. I didn't know H off the top of my head.
Why
One
are
I
we not?
decided,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
the one I decided you all should be. That's the one after I forget.
Of course.
I remember most of them from fucking Voices of the Void. All the satellite names.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
so here we go, right? I'm like a puppet that came to life. Omni's a black cat. Aiden's a
What did you just call me?
Omni's a black cat. Florence is
Christ.
a skeleton. So we're Team Misfortune.
You're not.
Oh.
You know, we really are.
Oh.
Well,
Shit, you're fucking right.
let us.
Why do we always do this? Why are we always a team of, like,
What?
you don't want to see them walking in an alley at night?
You
we're
don't
very-
entirely want to see any of us. Aiden's like the one you want to see.
It's only gonna get worse this session, too!
Oh yeah, it will.
It's
trust me.
always going to get worse.
Between-
Like, that's how we work.
I technically haven't even brought out the 5th party member!
It's
I-
true.
I like that this is a current. Presumably, this is what like the average person is seen. Currently run over to like a murder station, which is quite literally the most cursed group this side of New York. any without the badges, that 100% be presumed to be some sort of criminal gang.
Right? Especially when you got I might be the most normal looking one, but I'm a Nephilim.
You're actually wearing your proper cop uniform. Florence is wearing a bandana and a cape.
It's true.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the uniform underneath the trench coat and the red fucking hood. I do have the badge showing over one of my pockets, but like...
I actually have a pinstripe suit.
Which is fantastic.
Do you have your
Like-
badge on your hat?
Yes.
Good.
I
That's
feel
what
like
we're gonna
that-
say the coin is. It's my badge.
That's your badge.
I feel like the Magni is one of the ones that everybody in the precinct just turned around and looked at him and went, "No, this is too cute. We're not going to enforce the dress code on this one. We just can't." And everybody kind of turns and looks. It's like, well, look at him.
It looks
that.
at me.
That
Death,
face.
destruction.
Yeah, it's like, look at that.
Dress code at the station is pretty lax because you guys have a hard job. If that's what helps you relax and improves morale, by all means. As long as you have your badge showing, that's the most important thing.
Also, I like to imagine like whenever I'm doing my patrols, I usually stick to alleys.
Fucking alley
As
cat.
you should.
There it is.
Wait,
I usually stick to alleys, and I have like an entourage of just actual normal cats that just tend to follow me. And I just keep
No,
going.
sorry,
Shoot,
that's the
shoot.
catnip in my back pocket.
Do you use it to check the time?
Oh.
Pulls out cat,
I
looks
would-
at eyes. 3 o'clock.
Oh my God, it would be so funny. Like all of a sudden, Magni just out of like, God knows where, just pulls out a pocket watch out of his back pocket, but it's a normal size one. So it's just like, where the hell did that come from?
I now have realized to my horror, I have a question, Jay.
yes.
Are the Muppets real? Are they
Yes.
real people? Okay.
Oh
Just
dear.
like our world.
Oh, you're right. How
Thank
full
you,
of shit.
Tales of Initiative, for the raid of 8 people.
Oh.
Yo, we got raided.
Hello.
We got raided. Everybody down.
Stop
Oh, no.
NYPND, arms up. Arms and or other likewise appendages in the air.
Hello, Raiders. years. We just started playing Pathfinder session.
We were talking about really bad restaurant and circumstances for 15 minutes. And now we're playing. All I know is I'm not going to Denny's.
And to be fair, we may resume that particular conversation, but it'll actually be in game.
Assuming it wasn't already.
On that note, we have a murder scene. We must
Murder.
get to.
Murder, she wrote. Is Jim
Yes,
Henson.
hell he is.
Jim Henson actually he makes a point to hire them.
He's an artificer. He creates life.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Is Magni a Muppet? We shall never
No.
know.
No, just a puppet.
Who's gonna look to see if he's got an armhole?
He is neither a Muppet nor a man. Oh, I'm so
Time to
glad you
change to a
understood.
bard.
Oh, good thinking, King. Let me roll for proximity to Denny's.
Did he,
Oh, 2. It is down the street from a Denny's.
Oh my
oh hell
gosh.
yeah. Yo, okay, wait. Dude, you know those I don't know if they have a Pathfinder equivalent to this, but you know the spell where it's like you have sigils in certain parts of the world and you can like teleport between them?
Mhm.
If any of us ever had that, one of them just needs to be at a Denny's.
It's like
Well,
Pokestops.
yeah.
It's like
Okay, stop.
You can teleport between. This is my spell. Teleport between Denny's.
Oveyaku on Denny's.
Omni.
Yeah.
Items required. Maple syrup.
No.
No.
No. Socks.
Well, anyway,
Oh God, how does that make it worse?
you know, right?
Very.
Well, you-
It makes it very worse.
Would you rather say toenails? You just need the essence.
So anyway,
Anyways.
you arrive at the building and are directed to the 3rd floor by the receptionist.
What is this, a hotel?
No, it is an apartment building.
Oh, apartment building. I hope it's not mine. Is it mine?
No, you're like in the middle class part of town.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was in the slums. I live in a 1-to-1 recreation of fucking Eddie Brock's apartment from Venom 1.
Listen, I've not done any research into streets like I've been kind of meaning to, so when I pull out these numbers, I'm just going, yeah, these sound about right.
This seems right.
We're in fantasy New York.
Yeah, there's differences.
Fine.
Listen, I made an intro credits. It was that or research streets.
Better the meme than the sensible option.
Yeah. Who's gonna check? Me? No. Also, for people watching, it was decided that crime scenes will be theater of the mind, so get ready to enjoy seeing the 4 little portraits for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need to get some crime scene background music from Tabletop Audio.
You come up the stairs, you see in the hallway a human male officer and a old gnome woman, white hair, rollers in hair, wearing a muumuu and a poodle sitting by her feet.
So, all the stuff that we are all both afraid of and expect.
Ooh, excuse me.
The officer looks up and sees you all enter, waves you over.
Hello.
And what do we seem to have here?
Officer Gregory Sanchez, this is Miss Avery Williams. He points back toward down the hallway. Apartment 4, we got a call last night. Your dispatch informed me that this is your guys' first real crime scene investigation. Just let me and my partner know if you need help with anything.
Okay. I mean, we have Since we were already out in patrol, I assume that we already have a few forensic people here to help.
Unfortunately, due to the nature of the victim, you
They
guys,
didn't want to get them involved.
yeah.
Eh. Fair point. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right.
Florence gives a bit of a badly laugh. Well, nothing I haven't seen. Aside, nothing scarier than my own reflections. So this should be nothing.
You see him kind of turn his head in a little bit of a, yeah, kind of way. Contemplating saying something, but
Her expression is stone cold. There's nothing behind those skeletal.
When is your
Bones.
expression anything else?
Precisely.
You know, we've seen. Papyrus had plenty of expression.
Also, yes, we are doing the RP. We're doing the crime scene investigation theater of the mind segment.
my partner Leo Harkins is in the apartment with the Vic.
Got it. All right.
Did you say Leo
Shall we?
Harkins?
Leo Harkins.
All right.
I was
And-
smart this time and wrote out names for everyone.
And the name of this officer was
Something
Gregory
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Gregory Sanchez.
Gregory. What are you doing? How did you get up here?
You grow too tall, Gregory.
But Vanessa, I'm investigating a crime. Why didn't I make an automaton from Chuck E. Cheese that's become a cop? I could have been I could have been Detective Fazbear.
It is
I
okay.
see the secrets that you keep talking in your sleep.
It is okay. You can be for us park ranger Fazbear.
Oh my god, you're
Mr.
right.
Fazbear, you have to stop saying things to ladies.
Okay. God damn it.
Freddy Fazbear gets sent to HR.
Who's got the name of Freddy's parole officer? Okay, wait. Fucking crucially important lore question here.
Okay.
What fantasy race is Markiplier?
That's a good question, actually.
I don't think he
Oni.
started. Oni. Ooh. Oni Plier.
Oh, the
Flyer,
Hunger
yes.
Seed.
Hunger Seed. It's just Mark, but he has forehead horns. It's like a 1-to-1. He just happens to have forehead horns. He turns into Oni form when he plays rage games. When he plays I Am Bread, that is the first time people find out he's a Hunger Seed. All right. Thank you for humoring my question. Let's get in that room and see what's going on. As I avoid speaking in character as much as possible so as to not brutalize the accent I have not mastered yet.
We are 2 years away from Markiplier.
Damn.
Fascinating.
Anyway,
I like to. Oh, go on.
you guys going up to the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. You turn the corner. You actually hear sounds from the TV. Leave the gun. Big cannoli. As you turn the corner, you see cop leaning against the wall, and in a lazy boy, floating slightly off the surface of it, a man in a wife beater, sweatpants, and a bowler hat, who is also a ghost.
Oh.
Okay, so the important question here is, was he always a ghost?
I'm guessing not if they consider it a murder. Well,
Is this after the
Presumably
murder?
Leo and the ghost look over at you. The officer is a desert elf male. Officers.
hello.
This is Pat Shoddy. He is the victim in this case.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow, you're severed from your body. That's yikes.
Yeah,
So somebody was mad at you.
yeah, no fucking kidding. Come in.
Yeah.
In the living room. It is
Wow.
one of those living room kitchen combos.
Mm-hmm.
Just one sec. I am typing something real quick.
This reminds me of my
Oh.
apartment.
And then Magni makes the comment, "Not much living, is there?"
No, there's not.
No, he wouldn't say that. He's not that bad.
Dead men tell no tales. Wrong!
And that's why you were called here.
If you ask Florence a tale, she would perhaps go on for several nights and moons.
Not even starting the tale, just like talking about how great it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you can start the story. I assume Magni's immediately gonna pull out, just go stop wandering around looking for clues.
Just face to the ground, magnifying glass out.
Do I have a sniffing sound effect? No, I don't.
Gotta do
I'm
it
gonna
yourself.
have to get one. What do you mean?
There you go.
Oh no.
So sniffing doesn't get picked up, so I just breathe in and out really fast with my teeth.
Hey, whichever works. All right, so
Well, first things
You get
first, question the either is or is not witness. Question the victim.
Fascinating, Jay.
so then I guess one thing to start with is, did you see who did this?
Sorry, just had to finish typing.
Ah, you're good. Or at least a description.
No, my back was turned at the time. I was pouring out. I was pouring myself. Get about it. There we go. I was pouring a little bit of whiskey for myself.
I love you whispered forget about it to get into character.
I was wondering if it.
I didn't quite understand what that was, and now that you clarify, that's hilarious.
Oh my god, that was great. Like, actually amazing.
So I guess, all right. So
now that you're looking around a little bit, in the living room is a nice rug, spiral DVD shelf, 2 TV with a DVD player, one of those futon pull-out beds, the lazy boy he was in, coffee table with TV guides going back a few weeks, case for The Godfather on TV tape on the table.
mm-hmm.
The body you can see now is lying beside the island. You can see glass and spilled, presumably whiskey, based on what you just said. You can also see that he has a bullet wound in the back of his head.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, going over to standing kind of behind the body, gonna turn around like at trajectory to see if we see any that if I can see where they potentially could have come from.
He was facing away from the door.
All right. Well, I'll go and inspect the door, and of course, if anybody else, Aiden will be like, "All right, I'm gonna go take a look." And if anybody else has any other questions, we'll absolutely try to see what we can do to help this situation. And he goes over towards the door, like see any signs of forced entry or anything like that.
We gotta check if the lock is broke, or if maybe
Well,
they're
yeah.
just through the peephole, which they shouldn't be able to look through it backwards.
Roll me thievery or perception.
Whoa!
Figured out. No, you don't see any signs that the door was forcefully opened in any way.
Ah. All right. So they just let themselves in.
What's my perception?
I'll take a moment to do the detect magic. Because I have that as a cantrip.
Oh.
Separate.
Wait a minute. I forgot I could just do that on command.
Yeah, I mean, I have a cantrip, so I still have to do the normal action for it, but thankfully I don't really have a cap on how many times I can do it.
Okay, so we can both fill that role.
We
when
can
you-
both do it. Oh no, absolutely, because you can look at it. You can look at the room from another angle. I'm specifically looking at how entry was made.
I want to look. Okay, you do that, and then I have an idea.
I have my own idea as well. If we want to do it in order, I wanted to actually consult the victim himself, since we have a rare opportunity to actually talk to the ghost himself.
Yeah, that's why he was just. That's why Aiden specifically had asked that question, so he could take one aspect and go with it, and then other people can ask.
I
He's
guess
gonna-
who would like? Oh, go
He
on.
still thinks like a thief. Like that's just how he is.
Would would anyone like to go first and then ask him, or should we do the investigation portion first?
Well,
I would like to walk up to him and then look under where he's floating.
He is just standing by the lazy boy at this point.
Okay. Alright, I check out the glass.
Alright, roll
Oh,
me. Yeah, your usual.
My
Yep.
usual, my perception.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say, I
can't-
don't think investigations in this game.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't-
No. However, one
Yes.
of the things that's nice about with Pathfinder is that like you can everything is kind of rolled into perception,
Yeah.
but if there is a skill that would be applicable to what you're doing and looking for, you can use that instead. Like if it makes more sense to kind of invoke something like that.
So what you're saying is I need to ask Jay. Jay, is this thing occultic in any form in appearance?
Well, then that would that would be absolutely more of the skill you would be looking at. Yeah.
Not immediately
Okay.
looking at it.
Okay. Okay, a
Oh.
perception it is.
I can't
Oh,
believe
wait, did my
that
perception
he found
updated?
glass.
Oh, my perception update. I'm gonna roll on here. Oh, that is unfortunate. I actually rolled really poorly this time.
Oh no.
I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of glass.
That's a lot of glass, guys. Glass.
Glass.
Oh,
But
do you? What?
yeah, did anything get? I'm sorry. Did anything get picked up around the door area with the detective magic?
No, nothing.
Wow. So this guy did not even tamper with the lock and literally just walked in.
I had it locked. You must have picked the lock.
I don't see any. There's no signs of it being tampered though, because he goes into a couple more details about how the lock would look, and then stops himself and he has that realization of, it wasn't tampered with, and he just kind of gives an awkward grin.
I suppose. Oh,
I guess I forgot last night then.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 notes. Florence decides to stand into place. First, Mr. Pat Shuri, correct?
Yeah.
My friend? Whoa. She sort of like rubs her chin. What is exactly your, how you say profession to start off?
In between jobs right now. I usually do some manual labor, lifting boxes, shipping.
I see. And are you ever in contact with any sort of magical items?
Not as far as I know.
I see. Now, a third question, my friend. Could you, and this may sound quite odd, could you raise your hand and try and push the door? Or at the very least, try and push your hand through the door very quickly.
Okay, he floats over to it. Goes to push it through.
Does his hand? Oh,
Yes, it passes through.
Interesting.
He pulls it
interesting.
back out, shaking. Feels weird.
Now, a second question. You don't own a firearm, do you? Or I guess a fourth question.
Yes, I do.
Well,
Aiden
Actually-
kind of looks over a little bit, kind of gives a grin, and then looks around, kind of lets his eyes travel around the room, like, yeah. Anyway, and then goes back
well,
looking around.
Florence claps her bony fingers together. Well, would you mind showing us where your gun is?
Yeah, it's in my bedroom.
Well, we might as well investigate.
He
Oh,
goes to grip the knob, tries a couple times. Can one of you get that for me?
Oh, of course. And she opens up for him.
Thank you.
I will say,
Mhm.
while I can't figure out what the glass really is, Jay, I'm gonna pursue a lead.
All right.
This is part of a bigger story.
Once you guys investigate the gun, I want to investigate the body.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So as you head into his room, the bed is pushed against the corner of the room. There's a bedside table with an alarm clock, and one of those glasses of warm water that you get in the middle of the night and take a little sippy of.
Oh, I love those.
There is also a picture of a safe on the wall.
A picture of a
Picture
safe.
of a safe.
She is going to very carefully and definitely not sarcastically lift up the painting of the safe.
There is a safe underneath it.
I
All the
have
improvements are installed with that. I know it's the onus thing.
I have to say, my friend, that's a creative solution to this issue.
Yeah, I just keep my things like registration, my social security card, and that sort of thing. He points to one of his pillows. My gun's under there.
Aiden, my friend, would you?
Huh?
Actually, I don't have.
I was about to say, did anyone follow in?
fingerprints.
I'm still hanging
Aiden
out
will
by the
be-
body.
Yeah, because Aiden's still looking around to see where there's possible entry.
Maggie's standing
Besides,
with his hands just out in front of him.
I suppose I shall do it with my. I do not have fingerprints, so I cannot contaminate any crime scene. So indeed, Florence is actually going to check beneath the pillow.
Okay. Roll perception to see if you know what kind of gun it is, or knowledge probably,
Okay.
or just intelligence, whatever. Let's see. Seen the look. Yeah, intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh, her. That's a. Can I actually? This may be a quite useful case of could I use my dubious knowledge?
If you fail.
If I fail, then I shall roll a d20. I figured to ask if that would be relevant in this case.
You are trained in a skill with the recall knowledge action. Do you need to have recall knowledge for that specific thing, or?
Mm-hmm. You have to be
okay.
recalling using that skill.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay.
I think recall knowledge is a general action you can take.
It is.
Okay, let me see what recall knowledge actually uses. My apologies. I should have.
Well, you pick a skill in which you want to use to recall in. So example would be if someone asked me information about the occult, I would recall using occultism.
Oh.
I would say ding then, since
It's
you're.
just- Oh, I was gonna say it's whatever skill you picked for dubious knowledge.
Okay.
Oh, you picked
Nice.
one for it.
I believe it is like 1.
I believe
No,
so,
it says
too.
using it. Wait, it says. Yeah, any skill. Okay, so there you go. When you use specifically
Which
a
is to be
skill to
trained.
recall.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Would it? I guess what would a gun knowledge be put under?
Crafting.
Crafting.
Since you're trying to tell what kind of gun it is.
I'm unfortunately not trained in that, but I shall still roll.
Kinda-
It's- I
Like,
would even
argue
think
diplomacy?
society, or even
Oh.
I was gonna say I would have argued society or survival.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I'd say
Society.
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 Oh, would I be able to roll society then? My apologies.
Yes. Yep, you're good.
Okay. Oh. Even
no.
worse.
Are you
This
trained
is
in
not
society?
critical. Oh, critical fail is yeah. You critically fail.
Oh
You're
no!
pretty sure it's a gun. You think? As that is going on, move back to Omni, investigating the body.
Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna ping the body. I want to see if there's anything magic on him, or get an idea. Well, actually, no, that's not gonna help me. That's gonna tell me if there's anything magic within 30 feet of me.
You can still do it though.
Residue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still do it.
Nothing.
Nothing. Interesting. Okay.
Fascinating.
So that possibly eliminates the idea, because I'm wondering. I'm like, okay, so he's a fucking ghost. How did he get hit with like a magic bullet that kept his ghost intact? I was like, is the magic bullet still here? But it doesn't seem to be. See, I don't truly watch enough cop shows or know properly, because obviously I want to know if the bullet is still here, but I would need to.
Okay.
I'd need like the forensic people. I'm going to ask Harkins. I'm going to ask Harkins, did forensics already find the bullet?
No. Due to him turning into a ghost, you are required to be first on the scene in case of any dangerous magical effects.
In my handbook, am I allowed to move the body?
Yes.
Okay.
Harkins has already taken pictures of the crime scene.
Okay. I'm gonna, what?
In this case, well, I'm debating if I should give you, like, info I think you would probably have as a cop of how to generally handle it.
Let me do... Should just do like a general intelligence check?
Intelligence, society...
For the record, both of those are 0.
Yeah, I think those are the ones I would go for.
13.
You would know you'd be looking for an exit wound
Yeah.
for the bullet. And you're fine to move the body.
Okay. I'm gonna take out a paw-shaped latex glove from my pocket. Slap that on. I totally have that on my character sheet. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine. We have little gag things that are constant.
I would have, for the record, I would have used at least some of the money I had to purchase those. To have those.
You get those as
Yeah.
part of your kit.
There we go. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna rotate his head.
Alright. You do not see an exit wound.
Okay.
He still has a cigar in his mouth, which his ghost also has, but I forgot to say.
Oh no, the cigar died too.
Okay.
So I
What-
mean that could also just mean that the bullet is still in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do have meta knowledge from Omni asking a question. I want to recall knowledge, and I'm only wanting to do this because I have occultism plus 10. I would like to recall if there's any like weird culty things that can make a person a ghost. Because this feels culty, right?
I would say you're with me. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to make a comment about this because that's actually something I was thinking about. I'm like, I want to know what kind of bullet this is. Is this some sort of a bullet that can manifest the ghost, prevent it from moving on?
It was one of those things where that's odd took place. Magni saw the glass first, and then he's like, wait, why did the guy turn to a ghost?
Yeah.
There is a possibility he just had unfinished business.
I'm going to mention my suspicion to Magni to encourage him to do that check.
Yay, AJ?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Okay, I was just making sure. And I would assume this is part of me pursuing my lead of this investigation.
Yes, I will allow it.
Okay, because I have a circumstance bonus to a check when it comes to getting closer to the answer.
Oh.
So I'm going to roll occultism and get a +1 on that. You know, it's really funny. I'm rolling low on this now. but that's still a 14.
Okay. None that you know of. Generally, what causes a ghost is still in contention in the world.
Okay.
The most agreed way is someone having such big regrets and that they want to set something right, usually still have unfinished business. There's also theories that it could be bloodline related, just more in tune with natural undead energies from having like a lich somewhere in your bloodline or something.
Okay. Okay.
Or depending on what Magni says aloud, will kind of trigger if Aiden tries to think of an arcane approach too.
Actually, Aiden,
Hmm?
would you know any sort of gun lore? Since Florence is very clearly clueless, you might be able to actually assist the lead.
You pick it up, point it right in your face. He goes, "No."
So yeah, I mean, he could go ahead and I assume society will work for that.
Yeah.
Or thievery, whichever one you think would be more applicable.
Either way.
All right.
Oh, if you, yes.
You're not 100% sure about the specific model, but it's a Glock.
Yeah. The question: are these legal?
Yeah, I got the papers in my wallet. He goes to float over to his wallet.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's in. He'll go and he removes it way too easily.
I stab his wallet to
takes
turn
a
it into a
look.
ghost wallet.
It is on his bedside table rather than on his person.
Okay.
Ah. But yeah, so he'll check.
Alright, yep, it is registered. He is
Okay.
legally allowed to have a Glock 17.
But he'll also look at the registration of the serial numbers on it too. Like he'll
Check still.
actually, yep. Was it fired? Is there any, like, especially if this was recent, there would be residue on the muzzles, such like that. It's still how about taking out the magazine and seeing how many bullets are in it?
I was actually just going to recommend asking to keep it fully loaded.
Well, there's that. That was going to be the next question. Just double check
You
it
see
first.
that based off, it has not been recently fired, but when you pull it open, there are 2 bullets that could potentially be in there that are missing.
Fire this one recently?
About a week ago down at the range.
Okay. All right. I'm just accounting for just wanted to account for that.
Oh, King
He'll put
says
that
this
back
reminds
in.
him of Ghost Trick. This does remind me of Ghost Trick.
Yeah. He doesn't pry on it further because like that might not necessarily, like, he'll keep the fact that he was at the range in mind. But he's obviously not going to pry further on it because he also doesn't want to turn around and agitate the ghost too much. I mean, the guy got severed from his body.
Oh,
So.
Florence is absolutely going to pry.
Oh, I'll let Florence do so, and then he'll give a polite nod and hand the gun with the magazine reloaded back on it. He flicks the safety on.
The safety was still. Well, do you have to turn off the safety to eject magazines?
No.
No,
Okay,
but if the safety was off, he'd put it back on.
He sleeps with that under his pillow. That safety's on.
Depends on how paranoid some people are.
Speaking of which, my friend, do you regularly keep it fully stocked with ammo? No.
When I can, like I said, I'm between jobs right now, so I can't really use that money on an extra couple bullets.
No, fair. That's actually very important. Well, let's keep that in mind. Actually, really important. Has anyone? I know we've been looking for the bullet. Where are there any casings near the body?
For the record, I found the bullet. It's still in his head.
That is useful. but
Well, presumably found the bullet. There's no exit wound.
That is a good point.
could I roll for perception to see if I can find a bullet casing?
By all means.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just have to find perception again. There's performance, perception.
If Aiden gives the note of the trajectory, he can basically assist?
Yeah.
Can I use guidance?
Yes.
Guidance, there you go. I feel like this is a good one.
Hooray!
Reaction, clue in. You're gonna help me get closer. You have a +1.
Yes!
Wow.
Let's go, T!
Oh my gosh.
So
Let's go.
I will say, remember, certain bonuses don't stack. Mine's a circumstance bonus.
Mine's a
Status
status bonus.
bonus. You bumped it up to a 15. You look where the trajectory was pointed out to you. You do not find any casings.
Mr. Oh gosh, I already forgot his name. Mr. Shuri, yes?
Pat Shetty.
Mr. Shuri, this may be a bit crass, but did you hear a bullet at any point?
Gunshot,
In the-
yeah.
Or rather, did anyone hear a bullet, officer? And she turns to our officer friend.
Pat says, nah, I didn't. Leo says, yes, Miss Avery reported hearing sounds. She didn't hear a bullet per se, though.
Now that is very interesting. So we have someone who's managed to get through a door that's very clearly locked without breaking it in. And somebody who's killed without firing a bullet. I don't mean to be a bit on the nose, but is it possible we could be dealing with something intangible, perhaps? I've heard of ghosts that do have quite the effect on people. Unless a window is open, of course.
Alright, there's. Aiden stops a moment because he's thinking about some of the other techniques that he's already employed. And can I do an Arcana check to think that maybe somebody was thinking about killing with portals?
Oh,
With that Arcana check, usually there'd be at least enough residue this soon after you'd be able to catch something on detect magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so they definitely weren't doing any kind of transmutation to teleport through, like, say, firing through a portal. Although I'd like to know who would go through so much trouble as to... Right, this is probably one of the better cover-ups I've heard of.
Are we authorized to potentially try to remove the bullet from his head, or is that we have to wait for
Yes.
forever? Okay.
Yeah, you are provided with evidence baggies.
Okay. So, I don't have much in terms of medicine. Does anyone else have medicine skill?
nothing.
I don't remember. Let me see.
I was gonna say, I think medicine might.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
You do?
I think Gunnar has like 2 things he's not. He has 3 things he is not trained in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things. Survival, religion, nature, crafting, and intimidation.
Okay. If your bonus in medicine's pretty good, I can slap you on the ass and give you a
Plus
+1. +4? I mean, that's better than me.
I mean, it's really silly, but everything that's related to getting closer to my answer of my lead, any skill checks, I get a +1.
It is your lead.
You're not just shooting the shit with the officer over there, so, like, I'd give you a little pat on the shoulder, a little guidance. Give you that +1
Little
status.
guidance. So I get a +2. Alright, I guess we're doing medicine.
All right, see if you can try to get in the hole in that guy's head and see if you can find a bullet.
Before
anyone
we
like-
do that,
Mm-hmm.
You see Magni get up on, like, he pulls over one of the chairs from the kitchen, hops up on the chair, looks really close. He's like, it's a little hard to see. I think I'm gonna need a little help. I think we need a microscope. And at that point, Jay, you guys see a second smaller Magni walk in from outside.
What?
What?
Okay, this actually causes Aiden to stop and actually eye twitch at this one.
I do that thing where a cat kind of like arches its back a little bit and backs up like, what?
Florence is not easily surprised. Her jaw looks like it's about to fall off.
Sanchez comes around the corner. He said he was with you. Is that rude? He looks just like you.
So, I will say he looks just like me, except for my eyes are pure black. His kind of have like a fog in them. Like you can tell there's a difference between us. His has like a depth in them. I'm sure you understand, Silene.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like, all right.
So he walks up. He walks in. He's like, "Hello, Michael R. Scope, otherwise known as Microscope."
Oh my god!
Fucking killed Omni.
You hear Miss Avery Williams down the hall. He seems like a nice young man.
For everyone here in chat, he's my familiar.
Oh,
I'm dying right now. That's fucking great.
I
Made another one.
So, Poppets are now allowed to have a smaller Poppet as just a regular familiar, and then I took Familiar Master because you don't get locked into that dedication. I'm like, I don't really want any of these. So, I gave him the ability to speak, the ability to use his hands, and because of that, he takes on Master's form, which is a humanoid, basically replica of me. Except for there's one thing that gives away that he's not human, which is why I said he has the foggy eyes.
Dude, I want you to know I actually have tears in my eyes.
Yeah, so you have magnifying glass and microscope.
Microscope! Holy shit, that hit me like a fucking brick.
See, you can call him Michael or you can call him Mike, because either way the name works. Microscope or Michaelscope.
but
That's amazing.
How shall Mr. Microscope help us in our time of need?
So funny thing, he's not literally helping, but I found the perfect time to introduce him.
So is he just standing there now for moral support?
I'll say he's holding the flashlight, and that's my circumstance.
He's holding the flight.
I'm curious, does he get a separate proc of that sod? Or does it have to be the same?
He's like an extension of me, but he can do very specific things. Like, he does have his own perception. He could make his own investigation.
Guys, you missed the murder in the corner over there. There's just a guy there.
Purple guy.
Purple guy.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my medicine check. I think did I get it updated on here?
There were so many things I was excited for this session.
Alright, ooh.
Oh, you're gonna massacre the fucking body.
Well, I rolled a 7.
You pull out little tweezers, you just cannot get a grip on the bullet.
Alright, game.
The inside of a body is super wet and slimy and gross. You're learning a lot today.
He's like, that's odd.
Yucky.
All right, I'm gonna look at
Michael, would you like to try?
Let Michael have a try.
You know, perhaps that's something we may actually want to have them do an autopsy for.
Did they
Michael
update the
sucks.
autopsy report? Doot, doot, doot. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry.
It's just like, okay, now my weird shit. It's like, he has seen some shit.
Well,
This is pretty high on his weird shit meter.
how about Mr. Harkins over there, Officer Harkins? I want to ask him Have you ever done this before?
Yeah, a couple times. He's not confident, but you can try.
What if this may be perhaps idiotic, but what if Florence Lupine decides to cheer him on? Will that help his confidence?
You know, it'll help his confidence.
I'll also give him a guidance.
That'll help his confidence even more.
Florence shall do a performance, which is effectively just a bunch of French cheers.
Holy shit.
Oh, so you're aiding him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, is
He
it
rolled a
really?
natural 1.
Hey, me
Gosh.
too.
I don't think any of us can do this.
Yeah, his hand slips, and his eyes just go wide, slowly pulls the tweezers out.
I think you guys should let Michael do it. He's small.
He just slowly puts the tweezers on Pat's body and just backs away.
I don't know. I feel like just shove the little one into the bullet hole. There we go. Don't dig.
I'm just going to leave them to that. In the meantime, let us ask this poor ghost before he realizes we're defiling his body.
Yeah, someone distract him.
He has been looking this whole time because of the micro coming in.
Shit.
Mr. Shuri, my friend, you may have been busy, of course, but did you notice if anything was stolen when you revived?
Not as far as I've noticed.
Would we be able to access your safe, perhaps? Though I do sincerely wonder if that they even possibly opened it.
The frame wasn't moved. Whoever. Look, I have guesses who killed me, but I didn't want to, make the wrong guess and distract you and move you into the wrong path or anything.
No, please. I am quite interested to hear your
Understanding
enemies.
motive can help.
Alright. I used to work with this guy. His name was Don Darrett. We were wooing the same woman at a time. I was the one who ended up getting with her. It wasn't serious, one night thing. I think her name was Mindy, Mandy, that kind of thing. He always held a grudge for me.
Don Darrett. That could be worth a lead, but would it truly be a grudge worth of killing you, perhaps?
Well, I can't think of anyone else who was pissed at me.
Now this may be a bit of profiling, so forgive me, I'm a bit old. But who is Don Darrett? What kind of man is he to you? Or
Hearing that name,
creature?
Lord New York. Oh no, I'm asking with Lord New York once I heard the name.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, I'll take a nat 20, that's fine.
I was gonna say it was a 25 as well. You actually nailed that. You actually recognize the name. He is basically a mobster in the Nochi family.
Oh.
Well, I can see. Oh boy. So you pissed off a mobster in the Nochi family.
He was born mobster? Well, I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense considering I'm, there and here now.
Do they have? Would I know if they're into some arcane bullshit or any other kind of
I'll say with that score, you would know. Not really, just general mob stuff. Nothing to get too huge on the radar, but always just concerned with turning a profit.
Yeah, but they're not exactly known for dealing with or anything in the vein of magic. So that's interesting. Although the guy didn't see any, so somebody's. I think might have to do a little more field work. See if we can't ask around too.
I was going to say, we could ask some of the neighbors, though I am quite curious. Does this apartment have any sort of security system? Or a guard, perhaps?
Leo would pipe up at that point. No. The only one home at the time, and still the only one home, is Miss Williams next door.
Well,
Alright.
that might be at least worth a shot. I mean, she did mention a loud noise, but
If you guys want to send me to ask her questions, I have an 8 in diplomacy.
oh, I absolutely, you are perfect for this.
I'll give the lady the sad cat eyes. Would you please tell us what you heard?
Also, at this point, Microscope can do his medicine to try to get the bullet out.
I'm gonna say we did this when you guys were talking.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can
So
we
this is
break
whatever
the curse?
+1. That's 12.
Okay, that's good enough.
Good enough.
Get the bullet out.
Yeah, microscope.
Oh my lord, his full name!
Microscope. Is it one of those where we progressively fail, but it made the skill check easier?
Power
It was
Jason.
always DC 10.
Oh, good.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure every time I have rolled, I've rolled a 3 or lower.
Oh.
All right. So
Alright, what's the bullet look like?
does it look like the ones
What?
in the that this guy's got in his gun?
Similar, but not quite the same.
Okay, so nobody took his gun and shot himself with it.
Right, yeah, exactly.
No, because there was no residue. Somebody did hear. Actually, Jay,
Mm-hmm.
the bullet. Does it look like a standard bullet, or is there a casing on it still?
Florence would not know, but Aiden would know. Yeah, this just looks like a standard bullet fired.
Yeah.
You know who else would know?
No, this is okay. So, gunshots, no gun, no residue,
No bitches.
none.
Wait,
No maidens.
A bullet?
wait. Jay.
Mhm.
A bullet. And you said I saw something earlier. Hmm.
Oh, I realized you haven't revealed what it is yet.
There's something else I saw. Magni would like to stroll down back the hallway and knock on the old lady's door.
I'd be standing outside still.
I'll go
I
with
would
you.
like to walk up to the old lady.
Hello, dear. Name's Avery Williams. Just call me Avery.
Hi, Avery. We're trying to figure out what's going on over here. And I saw something very particular. I recognize you a little,
So do I, kiddo.
What?
but you have a gun. And this man
Yeah,
has a
right.
bullet in his head.
Shit, that's what happened. What kind of bullet is it?
I'll hold up the little baggie, just like,
Jiggle it.
yeah, jiggle this bloody bullet inside the bag.
Nah, I don't mess with 9mm. Not big enough for my.
Nice
Hey.
shot. Be like, holy shit!
Well, she gave me the information I didn't know. I know big gun. That's Maggie says that out loud.
And that's it for me. Walks out of the apartments.
Yeah, Maggie's like, well, that's all the information I needed.
Sayonara.
No, there's that.
So,
Omni, you can ask your questions. He's still there. He doesn't have anything else to say.
Magni just has the conversation wheel. I should go. See you later.
Make animal noise. Bah. Avery, what the fuck? Well, I just want to ask her for an account of what she heard.
I paused my soap to grab a glass of water. I heard Pat say something about his family. And I heard, I think it was a book fall. Something bigger falling and glass shattering. I went to check the door, see if he was okay. And when I opened it, a human-sized person wearing a black trench coat and fedora rushed past me. I saw Pat then. I called the cops right away. Please find the bastard who did this. He's a good kid. I'll cook you home-cooked meals anytime you want if you find them. And if any of you want something to drink, then I'll grab you something. I got water, Diet Cokes, teas. Can't drink no more though. Old liver clocked in too many hours in the old days.
Do you have Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Magni wants Dr. Pepper.
I asked her how tall this individual was.
She's a gnome. Bigger than you.
Alright, so above 5'6".
Florence is actually going to look at her real quick. You said you opened the door. Was it just propped open, perhaps, or?
No, it was
Did you-
closed. No, it was closed. Opens fridge. Easy Dr. Pepper, kiddo.
Did anyone ask Pat
Nice.
where his house keys were? Or his apartment keys, I should say, rather?
No.
We should take account to see if his apartment keys are still intact.
Aiden, would you like to perhaps ask him?
Yeah, of course. No, hearing that, that's where I was waiting for people to make a decision on what they wanted to do before I was like, yeah, I gotta go look for the house keys.
Pat tells you that they're in the bedside table's little cabinet drawer.
Okay. Well, gonna go check that.
In it is a couple condoms, the keys, and melatonin gummies.
Sorry, I didn't expect you to say that. I don't know why it was funny.
I mean, it.
It's real.
Listen, if I'm gonna give myself an option, what is in a bedside table drawer?
You're not. I mean, you're not wrong. So, okay. Then, in that case, he takes out the keys. Those I'm gonna turn around and use a detect magic with that in my hand.
Okay. You do detect magic.
Okay. Let me make sure here. I just want to check on the description a little more on that.
I think that's to the extent, right?
Yep.
I think it's just detect.
You need to.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I would
Oh.
need to be able to heighten it, which I can't. So.
So wait, hold on. Here, I got you.
Mhm.
You got those keys?
Mhm.
Read aura.
Alright.
Yep. He'll hand them over to you. He's like, "There's definitely magic on these. I can't really tell much more."
Detect magic is a 30-foot pulse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Casting is complete. No one was magical. Are you guys gonna do anything during the minute?
Did anything else ping while I was in there?
You got one ping.
Can I have
Just the
Michael
keys.
inspect the glass?
You don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't get if the item is magical or right. It's just within 30 feet there's magic. Right?
Yeah, it's like yes or no, not where.
Okay.
True.
I
Well, it
suppose while
says
they're
you can choose to ignore magic that you're fully aware of.
It's kind of like a narrowing down spell.
Right. So like if I already know that that there's a good chance the keys are magical, and I attempt to ignore that, and it's not the keys, then I could potentially still ping the same way again.
Both are cantrips though, so on the bright side, you're not wasting anything.
Mhm.
Well, that's the whole point. Yeah, that's why I don't mind.
I want you to
kinda
know if I
screwing
don't
around
get
with that.
anything off this, I'm checking those gummies next.
Where exactly are you casting it? Are you back in his room?
I'm still in the room.
apartment?
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm still
so
in the
Omni
room where
went
I found them.
do back into Pat's bedroom.
Yep.
I will also say there is a bathroom you guys have never checked as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I suppose I'll go check the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious if someone duped his keys. Like someone from work duped his keys, gave him the dupe.
See, that would be very, very interesting. So, what I found fascinating was that whoever left did not care about leaving a witness. Because the old lady's clear, Avery Brilliant's still clearly alive. Like, she bumped into the murderer, and she's fine.
Well, it was
So
a
this
man
is-
in a black trench coat and a fedora. It's not exactly a very
Mhm.
detailed description. The person was clearly
It's-
disguised.
Still a potential witness though.
Indeed.
No, on top of that, it's the fact that he rushed out after he did the deed, which means he's very clearly this isn't an indiscriminate murder. This was incredibly targeted.
So Aiden will also then now turn to the victim again and go. Any association with the Shortcuts family?
Who?
The Shortcuts family.
Never heard of them.
All right. Let's see. Let me take a look at the skills because this is a little different in Pathfinder.
Talking about sense motive.
Yeah. Which I mean, I could just use perception for that.
The thing is, Jay does that in
Ah, okay.
secret.
True, and that's totally okay if he does that in secret. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that in secret.
I was actually reading about it in case we had to.
Let's see, what is your modifier?
6.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
By the way, no one duped these
Look.
keys. These keys are normal.
So the only way we're gonna find this out is if you don't lie to me.
Alright, I've heard about them. They tried to recruit me for a job months and months back.
Did you have any involvement with anything else with that?
No, not at all.
All right. What kind of job were they trying to recruit you for?
Just transporting some things on a truck. They wouldn't tell me what it was, but I'm not gonna mess with that kind of stuff if I don't know what's in it.
All right. Given I called him out, is he being a lot more honest with this one? Like, yep, I talked to them, but do I need another roll to see if he's still
With the nat 20, I'm gonna let you carry that over.
okay? So does he look like he's being like, yep, no. It's like, you sure? You sure that nothing about that enticed you?
No.
Really?
No, of course not. As you arrive in the bathroom,
oh,
Lim,
Whoa.
You see a sink with a cabinet underneath it, a bathtub and shower combo, toilet, toilet paper flipped right side to the right side, so it's hanging in the front, not the back.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Alright, so he's at least not a monster.
So he's not the monster.
I like how we all went there.
That's
Red
what you
wall.
see immediately.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's what you see immediately. Back to Jess and Tad.
So, the thing is, you're still not telling me the truth here, and we're not going to be able to resolve this unless we know what. We need to know motivation.
Look, there's some things worse than death if they find out I snitched to you.
So, alright, then let's try to keep this. Well, there are fates worse than death, but there is also things called witness protection. I can give you. I can tell you right now, we're relatively new, and I'll be here. Look, I'll even be straight with you. I've had a record. I don't know if you know about the cult, the cult that was nailed recently for trafficking Nephilim. But I was the one that was arrested for vigilantism.
Look, kid, I want to trust you, but families have connections to people, ghost hunters. They're called the Gavagools.
Amazing.
That was a part at work, and I could not stop giggling for like 5 minutes.
That's
Oh my
amazing. So that's what
gosh.
you were giggling about. I love it.
It was that. It was the intro. It was Mike.
So all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Getting that much information, because you also mentioned. The big thing is that you mentioned about a particular young lady, and the mobster you pissed off has a problem with that family. So if they considered you to be part of one of their operations, of course they came after you.
Look, I roll a do. It's persuasion. I'm gonna lie to roll thievery for convincing him,
Okay.
since you kind of brought into that angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty good. Look,
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
it's still a high enough number, thankfully. Look, if you can convince your superiors to give me witness protection, I'll talk.
All right. I'm gonna make sure that that goes in. Because absolutely, because there's obviously something that's something else going on, and we're gonna figure out what it is.
All right. So you start to call. Do we want to keep investigating more, or are we satisfied?
I would like to investigate a bit more.
All right. Keeping in the
would I-
bathroom.
Mhm.
You
Would you-
immediately notice there is a little bit of blood in the sink.
Oh,
I would like to enter and join. I come into the bathroom and I stand on top of the toilet seat.
of course.
You'd like to go up to the toilet paper and bat it all away.
I get off the toilet and I smack the toilet paper real quick. I stare at Florence for a moment. Sorry, force of habit.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Fucking
kick
love it.
this stuff.
This stays between you and I, my friend.
Maggie walks in. What? What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Michael,
Nothing,
then,
tra-la-la.
hey, what are you talking about?
Michael, what are you talking about?
Your something's fucked up sensor goes off.
That's odd.
How? For the blood, does it look relatively fresh?
Yes.
Good. She's gonna call out from the bathroom, Mr. I forget his name in 2 seconds. I have the worst memory.
Pat.
Mr.
Chatty.
Pat Chetty.
Mr. Sherry, you didn't happen to be coughing up blood last night, were you?
What? No. Oh, the sink. I cut myself shaving this morning.
I knew it.
I'm sorry. This morning?
Yeah. It's checks his watch. Fuck, I wasn't wearing a watch. I don't have a ghost watch. Looks at the clock on the wall. It's 2:30 p.m. now.
I have a question. When did
Oh.
I'll say
never-
murder
Oh, there it
record.
goes. You cut out after let me ask
Oh.
a question.
Darn. I was going to say, when did Avery Williams say around the time she heard the noise?
She called it in at 1:55.
1:55. Oh, so this is recent.
Yeah,
Recent.
fast response time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys happened to be in the area, and so did these cops.
So
Um,
when?
I want to check the body's neck.
You see scratches, but there was also glass sticking out of the neck at points because of
Okay.
the way he fell.
So I can't really prove or deny it.
There are some cuts that don't have glass in it, but whether those were before, it's near impossible to tell.
Near impossible unless this rolls a nat 20!
I believe.
It's believable, at least, that it's from shaving.
Alright. Thank you. for
He is
humor.
freshly shaved this morning, at the very least.
Alright. I don't doubt him then.
Would I be able to roll a perception just to see if there's just scrounging around, if there's anything that seems out of place in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Speaking.
Darn.
Oh!
You open the cabinets underneath the sink. There's some bleach, some just general toiletries, a few more rolls of toilet paper, a couple paper towel rolls. Nothing that screams. He uses Old Spice, body wash, shampoo, and conditioner 3-in-1.
Oh, horrific.
You've heard they're making a 4-in-1 recently, but no one knows what the 4th is.
It's actually edible, so it takes care of your hunger too.
You know the commercial's gonna be fire, though.
Oh, I know.
I have to assume Terry Crews is also some sort of fey creature.
Seriously. I was
Okay,
actually
any-
just gonna make a comment about Terry Crews being in it.
Also, Redmond has to use
Oh.
the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Of course.
Well, good thing you're in the bathroom.
Well,
Support.
anyway,
I open his toilet.
Do you
I
have a litter box in the closet?
I suppose Florence will be leaving the bathroom then. I guess
Already.
final and strange check. And this may be the oddest one. How do I phrase this perhaps? Oh, now I figured. Oh, sorry, brain fart. Mr. Sherry,
Yeah.
I have to ask, was there any point this day where you were not within your house?
No, I was here all day.
Similar yesterday?
Yesterday I went out and grabbed a couple groceries.
I
Besides
see.
that, I was here all day. Minus when I invited Avery over to relax for a bit, watch some Futurama.
Ah,
It's one
I-
of the DVDs in the DVD shelf.
Ah,
Good,
I see.
very good.
I sympathize greatly with Mr. Fry.
Yeah.
Then, We watched Futurama the day before. For full context, the thread I'm trying to see is if a man entered the house at any point while he was away. But it doesn't seem like there's too many opportunities for him to do that.
Hey, Jay.
Look, I know what happened, kid.
Kid?
Yeah, I don't know how old you are. You're a skeleton.
I am well beyond your years.
All right, I know what happened, ma'am. I just need to wait till we're down at the station.
Hmm.
So yeah,
You were
Drew should probably call it in. Have him come in.
All right.
I
Go ahead.
oh, sorry, I agree.
Okay. If everyone is done investigating, we will wait for Omni to come back, and then he will explain what happened.
I would
Damn.
like to see. I would like to propose if I could ask Michael to take a look at the table, because I know I couldn't figure it out, but it's odd.
Not the table specifically. It was the glass
Or
underneath his
the
body.
glass. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Michael, get this +1. That's a 15.
Oh,
Alright.
Michael's really good.
There are two different kinds of glass. The whiskey glass of Jack Daniels, and also a second tumbler for whiskey.
Oh, interesting. Alright.
Presumably, it's one for pouring the whiskey,
Maybe.
or no?
Oh, two glasses. I think
Mhm.
tumbler's the, like, official term. I don't
Oh,
drink, so
Neither do I. So this is like useless in that instance.
So you're saying there was basically he
There
was
ain't
the only
glass.
one drinking? What was
there
that?
were two,
He
were
wasn't
two
the only one
glasses.
drinking.
and
Oh,
there
okay.
were, yeah, two glasses and a bottle.
Okay.
If you would happen to check, since we're at the end of the investigation, there would have also been glasses in his cupboard, implying that, yeah, he was pouring for someone else too.
Well, consider him going to the station. I probably won't relay too much, but you guys will overhear Michael be like, "There are 2 cups." I had to give him the high voice because he's tiny.
Mr. Sure, you weren't seen anyone last night, were you?
Not last night, no.
It was just. I'm actually going to ask, Miss Williams, you don't happen to drink, do you? You had quite a collection of soda.
No, I can't drink anymore. Put on too many miles of the pedometer, if you know what I mean.
Did you? This may be odd. Did you happen to watch Futurama with our good friend the other night?
How the fuck is that interrogation going?
Pretty good.
So, did you say yes?
Yeah, I try to get over to Pat's place once a week. Tried just now.
Once a week. When was the last time you did so?
Last night.
Last night. Okay, so out of character, real quick analysis. Here's at least what I understand is happening. Pat had his Futurama night the night previously. He goes to bed. He wakes up. He cuts himself shaving. He loafs around watching TV for some time. Around 1 o'clock or so, someone enters after, and he very clearly either serves them a drink or has had this drink prepared. He gets shot. The neighbor hears him. The trench coat man runs out. Corpse is found and we arrive. Which, very
But-
strange. Or was it going on?
Say he knew who his assailant was.
Was that?
He definitely knew who his assailant was.
No, didn't he say he didn't know?
He said he didn't.
Mhm.
But
And it was from behind.
he also tried to say it was from behind while he was in the middle of pouring a drink. This also could have been somebody from the other family trying to have him come to theirs instead, and he was like, "Nah, fam," and got shot for it, or was being asked very politely to stay away from somebody's potential girlfriend. So in other words, I think that this has a lot to do with the family feud that Aiden brought up.
I agree. There's actually one thing I have to ask. What was the Avery Williams account again?
She paused the soap opera she was watching to grab a drink, heard a sound that sounded like a book falling and something bigger falling, glass shattering. She went to go check on Pat. When she opened the door, someone rushed out and bumped into her and ran past her in a trench coat and fedora, and she saw the body and immediately called the police.
So let's assume that the bookshelf is the gunshots, or at the very. I'm going to say
You did not see any books in his house.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have quickly seen it fallen. So let's assume that's the gunshots. I'm actually gonna go back and ask her, ma'am. I know it was quite the day, but you didn't happen to hear any knocking before the whole incident, did you?
Not that I heard, but I was watching my shows, so I could have missed it easily.
And you, Mr. Shuri, did you hear any knocking while watching your shows?
Yeah, I answered it, and I'll tell you more down at the station.
So we must.
I will also say it was roughly 45 feet between their two doors.
Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely would have been able to hear.
Could have been missed, yeah.
Much.
Also, I will say, Jay, when I got the Dr. Pepper, I talked to her about the gun, but we didn't need to RP it.
All right. Okay. If we are all ready to end our investigation and go down to the station.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going to get down there, and it's going to be like Crash Bandicoot, in which all the clues we missed fall down upon us.
I mean, I think we have a lot to investigate upon.
Yeah,
do.
I'm
absolutely.
gonna grab my food though. Oh.
All right. I'm right here.
What the heck?
All right. Now we wait for Gunner to come back. So, you guys reading any good books lately?
No.
Oh, I've been
Okay.
reading. I've been wanting to read a new Fantastic Four one that came out recently. I want to read more Fantastic Four books.
Especially after the Marvel Rivals releases.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking line for Reed killing his wife is oddly satisfying. Like, that was unusually satisfying. It's like, my man, shut the fuck up.
So that was misconstrued. That is a general kill line, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
okay.
person who did that at first, it was misinformation. It's not a kill line on Sue. He just does that sometimes.
Still,
Yeah.
there's something that can happen on Sue. but-
Yes. Sue has
Yeah,
one
no,
for
that was-
Reed. She says, "Consider this an irreconcilable difference, Reed."
Difference, yep. Yeah, that one that one's funny.
Also, it's a good thing if you guys had like gotten close enough to the truth but not managed to get him on your side, you would have had to fight him.
Oh.
And turns out they have rules about turning someone into a ghost. He is AC 20, 32 HP, not too bad, but he gets +4 to his weapon attacks for his like ghostly hand. His first hit is +13 to hit.
What the fuck? Why is
Oh my
his
gosh,
ghost cracked?
I mean, he lifts heavy things. He's very clearly capable.
Holy shit.
It is a very good thing that I distracted him while you all were picking his corpse quite literally.
No, he saw that.
That is true, but at least he didn't focus on it.
He wasn't happy about it, but he's still in shock, so...
Oh, I am so what could have possibly made him so mad for him to fight us?
The fear of the ghost hunters going after him, the
Oh.
gabagools.
Yeah, the Gabagools.
Oh, that makes sense.
So there's a
That's-
mob specifically dedicated to taking out ghosts, I guess.
Listen, you don't want them to talk.
That is true.
Because apparently
Excellent.
dead men do tell tales, and they don't want that.
Hmm. Excellent work, by the way, everyone, for getting as much as we could.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that went well.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Florence didn't roll well. However, I am myself good at least finding leads and asking questions, so that can at least help.
Yeah, there were a couple clues that was missed, but like, I put a lot in to make sure you guys could have decent odds of getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the odds that we got of catch him on his bullshit was decently high.
I have to thank you very much, Jess, for your New York knowledge. Admittedly, level 4 that is being added to my repertoire because that is very useful. Albeit it's going to be New York circa the 40s.
Well, that's what it was like. It would be good to have somebody that might be like morally he's a good dude. Legally, not so much. It's kind of one of those things that it's bringing the less legal knowledge into the group was more the approach I also really wanted to go with.
Florence. Oh, I was going to say. Oh,
Go for it.
go first.
You're good.
Okay. I was going to say Florence, compared to everyone else, is a meathead of a skeleton. She's good at fighting. She is good at charisma and stealing. Definitely not in the investigative department.
And that's okay.
That is pure instinct.
The
Which makes sense.
vigilanteism, yeah, no, it
Yeah.
absolutely makes sense. No, I like that. I dig that.
She's quite literally a Zorro character, who's also a cop now. But yes, okay, I am ready to go.
Alright, so his story. Couple weeks ago, I've been in the Shortcut family. Couple weeks ago, I did what I thought was right. We're feuding with the Nochis. Kim Durley, rather. I took him out. Unknowns to me at the time, the bosses of the Shortcuts and Noki, they were trying to make a deal and form an alliance. So they sent a man out to take me out, Tony Rigo. I told him I did what I thought was right for the family, but I went to pour some drinks and he shot me in the back of the head.
Tony Rigo, what can you tell us about him?
Don't know much about him. They try to keep people isolated when as much as possible. Sort of leaderless resistance kind of bullshit.
Aiden, would you perhaps know of the name?
I was gonna say, Jake, can I recall as well with lore of the underworld?
Yes,
I was
you
gonna
really
say,
can.
Absolutely.
Both of you
I
would
was
be
gonna s-
perfect for this.
Hey, guess
Yeah,
what?
no.
We both get +1s because this is related to the investigation.
Fantastic.
Was this
I love being
oh,
Jake.
So
Nora.
24.
What is my rolls tonight? It's a 10.
I know.
You've heard
Oh.
of Tony Rigo. He's a hitman.
I heard.
Yeah, definitely heard of Tony. Tony's a hit, man.
He also gives the police a few safe houses that they would usually go to. You've all, a couple days later, you have a warrant for linguini laundry.
Linguini laundry. I fucking love it.
Cited going in is Mandy Allah, and she has bardic magics, so you all are called for that location.
Lovely.
And I will finally move us to a map.
Whoa.
No.
Not me though. I've been in the apartments map the whole time. Also, the magic ping that was from Avery's house.
Oh, okay.
She has magic. He had
I
none.
mean, she's a gnome. She's a gnome. They have, yeah. They have
Well,
magic.
so
They
her-
had.
Also, her gun was magic.
I was going to
Yes, it
say it had to be a magic gun. If,
Fuck
if
that,
she-
Sam.
if she-
I was talking to her about it. I just didn't want to like stop investigating for that.
I can't believe it. She has a beast gun.
You don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
I'm
But I-
gonna be real. Magni also didn't really know what it was,
Oh, okay.
but now he does.
Oh.
Now you have more reason to be intrigued.
Exactly. Cultism 10.
There's clear glass windows. The two browns in the middle are benches, washing machines in front, drying machines in back. Those are the grays. There is a small desk in the back, and there is an office on the left-hand side and a storage room on the right-hand side.
Are we on
They
operating
are
hours?
current. No, you are not. It is 11:30 p.m.
Okay. Nighttime operation.
You are now. It's now Monday, September 27th.
All right.
You guys have a warrant to search the place for anything suspicious connected to the Shortcut family.
Any lights on?
No,
Okay.
minus the street lights.
And people, perhaps?
None around currently.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Jay, can I look for? Can I look for something really fun? I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah.
Just gonna. So what are you doing, Omni?
Give me a moment.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I am flabbergasted by our fifth friend.
There he
here.
is.
I forget the exact quote, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
service.
Yeah. So Red's looking in there. He's looking all around the door. I'm dealing with the
I
mob
assume
now.
nothing's procced yet, Jay.
No, nothing yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a magic ping.
Let's see.
30 feet.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. You guys see me looking at the various signs on the door. You see me linger on a sign that says service animals only. You see him kind of squint his eyes for a moment and then keep reading. All right.
Something about that sign?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. I assume when we get up there the doors are locked.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, I think it is time for them to be unlocked.
I'm assuming this is your expertise.
Yes, actually.
All right, well.
Don't worry about it.
Magni comes in. Whoa, we got a warrant.
I know. But
Hold
if
on.
we're going to be dealing with those with magic, we kind of might not want to, I mean, you're welcome to go in, if you'd like, but
I can go.
I don't know how we're gonna feel about if they decide that they would like to shoot us through the door.
For the record, I think we are dealing with people who will not be happy about us knocking on their doors at near midnight.
Exactly. Also, I do have a thieves' kit.
I'm gonna slap you with a
actually-
guidance for this.
So, I can, because I know I need to actually use
Oh,
the
didn't
thieves'
work.
tools, but you actually see, yeah, he
Alright.
he has thieves tools.
Right. For just a generic ass laundromat, that's more than enough. It takes 20-ish seconds.
Yeah, because he's also trying to, you know, take his time, not alert anyone. Unless they have silent alarms, so there's not much you can do about that, I suppose, but yeah, he'll go ahead and open the door nice and slow.
Okey-dokey.
And he'll be looking around through the door. I assume we can see, can we see well, there's glass windows, so we don't really see anybody from that angle either.
You just see the machines, couple benches, a desk, and 2 doors. One labeled, the one on the right labeled storage, the one on the left labeled office.
Okay. Alright, so he relays the two. Probably want to go check the office first, and then over to storage. Unless you would like to try to split up. I don't necessarily recommend splitting it.
I wanted to ask the party a question.
Of course.
Would we like to cover our entrances? Our entrance, rather, in case anyone makes a run for it. As I have in my disposal caltrops to drop.
Hmm.
Just in case.
Slow them down a
We-
little bit.
Not a bad idea.
That is
There are no
not a bad idea.
There are no civilians to scare here, so are we all good with perhaps dropping caltrops by the entrance as we pass by?
Oh shit, that's a good point. Can we see any security cameras from the window?
Roll a perception.
Oh, perception's not my specialty, but I can give it a shot. Let's see.
There you go.
None that you see.
Alright. So there's at least none outside here.
What if we send in Michael first?
Damn.
Fine. What if we send in Magni first then?
Yes.
You want to send my son?
Yeah, you
want
wanna
to go
send
in?
my
Yeah.
I love that. He's like, no! How dare you, Pet's child?
He's just a boy.
I can't believe you just have a fucking mini-me.
I had to sacrifice a
know.
lot of traits to make that happen. I'll probably, because I can change the traits daily, so I'll probably make them different, and we'll see. But I thought it'd be really funny to have magnifying glass. Well, what's finer than a magnifying glass and smaller? A microscope.
I mean, you're not wrong.
By the way,
My suggestion was like stellatope for telescope.
Yeah. There was also I need a clue. And dust footprints.
I like dust footprints.
There were a lot of names I was using.
I have a question about rules clarification.
Okay.
It says, If I can take a single action, like basically I do something and then can take a single action, is that an action limited to a 1? Like, action economy? Or is it a single action as in it has to be a single instance of... Like,
It's
could I...
1 out of 3 of your actions.
Okay, so that is strictly a 1 token action. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha, thank you.
Welcome.
Because I wanted to know, because I have an action that costs 2 actions, but it's a single instance of doing something, so the wording was odd. Thank you for clarification.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, who's leading?
Aiden will start going in first.
I might as well hold up the rear so we can get the caltrops lined up.
Oh, shit, wait. Hold on a second. Can't believe I haven't done this yet. Stealth roll.
Oh.
You certainly feel stealthy. You certainly feel stealthy.
It was a matter of time before I was gonna start fucking that up, so don't worry.
I
Admit
told
it.
Michael, stay here at the entrance. Send me dread if you see anybody, because I can feel what he feels.
You certainly feel stealthy.
I should probably be the one to move up a bit more then.
Everybody feels
Absolutely.
stealthy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's
Nothing
hard.
has-
Role playing, it's hard to say that.
I mean, between you and Aiden, I would pick one of you two
It's
instead
true.
of Rattle Bones.
I was going to make the joke as well, admittedly, that yes.
Because we have a thief and then we have a natural thief, otherwise known as a cat.
Basically.
That is a reductive stereotype. Take that back.
Now,
Racist.
Got the gear from
Racist
HR.
pussy.
Oh, that's just like a puppet.
Did they sew that on the back of you? Hmm? Your opinions?
yes, right here.
Oh my god.
He's like those blasted Build-A-Bears, except instead of a heart filled with love, it's a heart filled with bigotry, I suppose.
All right, I'm gonna move in. I am keeping low. There is actually an action for crawling, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Magni
crawl.
will stand at the door with the gun drawn, but not stealth.
Well, crawling makes you prone. I didn't want to be prone. I just wanted low profile. Is there an action for low profile? Nope. Follow the expert though. All right,
Could I?
I'm gonna move over here.
Oh.
I don't remember what it's called, but there's an action for stealth moving.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
I think it's
Would
literally
I-
just called sneak.
Sneak. Yes.
Would I be able to ask Michael to dump
it's
the
trying-
caltrops at the entrance for us?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Florence hands Michael this very rugged-looking bag of metal spikes that's just a bit smaller than he is. It would be quite nice, my little friend, if you would set that up for us.
He stares you straight in the eye sockets, doesn't break
Oh.
eye contact, it just drops the bag at your feet and just lets it all go immediately.
So,
Yeah,
Oh.
because you said, could you put these down? So he did it immediately.
well, he did it, and apparently, as a result, according to Jess's husband, Spider-Man is down. we are saved.
Swing fast, so low.
Ah.
All right, I suppose our entrance is now secured with these caltrops. At least one square is, which is. Let's do the one next to him then, by the door.
Jay, would you say the one next to Aiden?
Yeah, it would have. Oh, yes, that one.
Aiden, check that washing machine.
That washing. Okay. He'll
I
go
was-
over.
I'll say you
and-
could use Lori, New York. That's good enough. Eh, the washing machine's in a state where you can wash your clothes for free, despite saying out of order on it.
That's odd.
Yeah.
So go around
Well-
back and open up the back. Actually,
I love
There's.
when you use my thing for jokes.
I mean, it's odd.
It is odd.
That one's a washer and that one's a dryer. The walls are just walls.
Are there any windows along the back line?
No.
Okay.
because the purpose of this is just seeing if there's any other to see if there's wow, sorry, brain no worky. To see if there's anything, because he said it's in a perfect state even though it says out of order, so see if there's something being stored in it.
No, nothing in it currently, but just from the dampness, it's been used today.
Interesting.
So-
You know what? Now's not a bad time to do
Laundry.
a magic thing. Well, that, but a detect magic thing. See if anything.
Hit up third. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. That's weird. So he'll come back around this side.
Does it detect people who have magic, even if it's not active? Using magic?
I don't think so. Let me check mine.
No, I don't think so. I think it
I
has to
don't
be
think
on.
so.
There's the thing for. Oh, why is it not?
Nope.
Why is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there it is.
To registers the presence of magic.
So if they're magic items and ongoing spells.
So, okay. Still no regardless, just wanted to be 100% sure.
Yeah. So, alright.
Anything under these
Like,
tables?
we're talking about, so it's still damp in there, so that means that it would easily have been within at least the last hour or two.
It is just a bench, there's nothing on it.
Okay.
No, oh, sorry.
Oh God, you know we should be checking to see if any of these have a trench coat in them.
Honestly, that would actually be a fantastic idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my roll for that. God, sorry. I think that's just perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to find out where. There it is. Oof.
Hey,
You don't see any in the washing machines you've passed.
Okay.
They've all been cleared out.
Alright. I'm gonna mosey over here, check. Kind of hide behind. I'm gonna go hide under this table. Crawl!
Nothing behind to the desk.
Okay. Alright, anyone else? I left for a bet how much has been found. A lot, actually. This is a mob case.
Well,
Why I was
Go
doing a shitty Italian accent the whole time.
it's a New Jersey accent. Close enough.
What's the difference?
Exactly.
Jinx me.
Oh. So, okay, none of the washing machines have anything, so... But we know it's been recently used, so that means it's a current hideout.
I assume I can't see over these washing machines.
Not.
I clamber up onto it.
But you're stuffing, so it actually does not make like any noise. Now you can see everything.
You might hear just
Ever.
like a slight dunk from my gun.
Oh. I'm gonna fire off a detect ping since I'm here.
Okay.
That's my ruler. There you
Nope, nothing.
go. Okay. My hand signal for no magic after I do that is I make my hands like do like I do like sparkle, and then I just do like a head shake. Like
So, I'm going to attempt to open the door.
Alright. How are you opening it?
Well, first we're going to check to see if there's any, I would like to check to see if there's any traps and if it's locked.
Alright, thievery. I'm gonna do thievery for that. None that you see. And it doesn't seem to be locked.
Alright. Knob or handle?
Knob. Also, you don't have to call me that, we're friends.
wow.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, Jay.
Alright, so... well... going to go ahead and then attempt to open the door. Because it's definitely a case that looks safe to you.
Alrighty. Do... Second.
Ooh. You make it linker.
And you see 4 people playing some poker around a table.
That's a
They
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
immediately turn one of them. Who the fuck are you? As they start to go to weapons.
He just kind of stops for a second and is like, I wouldn't go do that if I were you. And he turns around and goes, and he's like, and he recloses the door for a moment and goes and puts his back against it and goes, we got a problem. 4 of them, actually.
Taking cover behind the table.
Alright, and with that... Oh, that's the wrong one. We have hit initiative.
There we go.
Ooh,
Let us
nice.
see if I can roll good initiative, Florence, for once. Hooray!
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
I will say the little weird dude is a goblin, for
Okay.
character-wise.
Whoa, you can't just say that.
Did you say that? That's
Right.
reductive.
He's weird. He's a freak, Ethan.
Bro is not beating the weird allegation.
I adore all his fantasy characters, and then the stock-looking hitman, who is presumably the killer, by the way, just standing there with the rest of them.
Do you have that? I will say, 2 of the characters had little icons for their characters that I could use. 2 of them didn't. It's pretty easy to guess which ones did.
Mm-hmm.
And you are that. Okay.
Oh, I should have played infiltration.
That's a tie. Descending. Alright, Bagni, you're up first.
Yep. Okay. What's the problem? What the fuck? I didn't expect to go first. Is there a
Also,
ticket-
since you closed the door, actually.
Mhm.
Oh, that might have actually been the wrong. Yeah, that's a wrong one. Hide areas. There it is. Come on, roll 20. There you go. Why is it not up? Well, there it goes.
So I'm actually going to use something I was just finding.
Okay.
I'm going to delay. I'm not taking my turn yet.
Alright.
Oh. Are you able to basically use that turn whenever you choose then?
More or less.
Okay.
So right now I'm technically not in initiative order. And at the end of another creature's turn, I can basically hop in right there.
Interesting.
Next up then. Jess, what is your dexterity modifier?
My dex mod is 4.
Okay, you go before this dude. Right, so you are up then, Jess.
Okay. So, going to open the door again.
I did so much work to hide the area again. Nope, that's a bit too much. Whatever.
You were very brave, Jay.
And that person in front of us there,
Mm-hmm.
well, actually, wait a minute, is this one? This one I think is an area of effect. It is. Where is the ruler? Here we are. It says 120 feet, so I'm guessing I can just. Wait a minute. I want to understand this. Alright. Actually, does this actually make a cone? I would like to make it a cone. There we go.
Hmm.
This doesn't necessarily say it emanates from me. It just says it has a. Oh, target is one creature or object. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
That works like that, then I'm pretty sure.
yeah. So go to turn around and spill out dizzying colors to hit all those motherfuckers. It's just gonna be like a sudden blast of color that literally comes out like it came from an invisible horn from just a spot in space, because it says that I can do it from,
Yeah.
because it says I have, yeah, so.
Alrighty. Is that a spell save DC?
It is. Hold up. I will definitely ping it.
Ooh, 17.
I think the cone
That's
does
a
emanate
lot.
from you.
I mean, even if it does, I could. I
Yeah.
still have space. I still have the ability to move and hit 3 of them. So.
Okay, so let's see. It doesn't hit you, so I don't need that one. Far left. No. Natural 1. He critical fails.
Nice.
Oh.
That's
He's
huge.
stunned.
And then blinded for a minute.
God, what a fucking good spell. Holy shit.
It's you know what? It's color spray. It's literally color spray. They just gave it a different name.
You just
Like,
you threw a flashbang in there.
Yeah, I love color spray. You gotta understand, even in playing even all the way from 3rd edition, color spray is like mandatory for arcane spellcasters. I'm sorry, it is an amazing spell.
The goblin succeeds, so he is dazzled. And the lady in back, normal fails. So stunned 1, blinded for a round, and dazzled for a minute.
Yeah.
What does
You still have-
dazzled do?
I believe on the first page you can actually just add the conditions to them.
I'm
yes,
looking.
on the right. Your eyes are overwhelmed by overstimulated, and your vision is swimming. All creatures and objects are concealed from you.
Oh, shit. Dazzle.
A creature that you're concealed from must succeed at a DC 5 flat check when targeting you with an attack. So you're giving them disadvantage on targeting us with shit
Okay.
when they're
Well,
dazzled.
you force check.
Yeah, you force them to have a check.
Okay.
It gives them a chance to miss with shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a flashbang. They're disoriented, but they still see you.
Yeah.
You know, unless they're blinded, because then, you know.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Oh,
That's
that overrides dazzle.
that's
Yeah.
for a whole fucking
No.
minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that Aiden definitely has stuff that is far more damaging, but at the same time has plenty of stuff that is meant to be like, did you not?
And stunned, I feel pretty confident in knowing, but
You just lose an action relative to the amount of stun.
yeah, I think that. Yep. Okay. All right. That was move and then 2 for dizzying, or stride and then 2 for dizzying.
Mhm.
Okay. He is up. He pulls from his
It is my turn.
All right. You can. Well,
Hold it.
the door's right in front of.
No, not quite.
You'd have to,
Yeah.
you'd have to come
That's
around,
good.
going over towards me, yeah.
So I'm gonna use my first action to stride. Dunk, dunk. I think I want to do this. I don't want to be inside of everything. Then, so I could see him. Not really. That's the guy I want, though. So we're gonna stride. We're gonna devise a stratagem.
All right.
Let's see if it lets me down for like what, the 4th time.
I believe.
Well, so I'm going to then, after devising the stratagem, pick up the big gun,
All right.
and I'm gonna use it because I mean you're forced to when you make a strike. 3rd action, gonna use a strike Harmona gun against him, which it's actually a +8 to hit, so that's a 22.
22 hits.
I feel like it probably does. Oh, that's not bad. 14. I did 8 bludgeoning and 6 precision.
All right.
There's one of those things where a bullet goes right past you and clips a hair off your head.
It goes through the horns and it makes a little touchdown noise.
Yeah, I was thinking something similar. That's all. Yeah, I'm back in
Alrighty.
normal order.
He pulls out a pistol, fucking mages, and a gun. He goes to fire it at Aiden. There he is. Uh, 7 plus 9, 16.
Nope.
Just managed to dodge it. It is quieter than you expect. You see it has a silencer, and it kind of sounds like a book falling down when he fires it.
Yep.
Ah.
You know, I
Ooh.
had the, I had the suspicion. I'm just really glad to find that.
You said the apartments were 45 feet apart.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He reloads one and will fire again at Aiden.
Let's go. We love negative attack modifier.
10 does not hit.
No.
This chick, she failed, so she is stunned one, blinded, and dazzled for a minute. Okay, so she loses one action. And two.
Oh, apparently if it has a duration, it's the whole round. Or the duration. Like you lose all your actions.
Oh, yeah, it's stunned one versus stunned for one round. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I just saw that there when I looked over.
Cool. She takes her first action, just like slapping her face, so I'm trying to get back into it. And then she rubs her eyes, and Aiden, you see as she disappears, invisible.
Ooh.
Aiden's like, I'm still working on that. Like,
Time for me to go into GM lair. How do I get there with the new things?
dang it, now I wish I prepped the other spell, but I still really like this one.
Oh, there it is. GM. Oh, yeah, I gotta put a second on field for it. Do you see the second one I just put on the field?
I don't see anything else added. I see the ring where she was before, but
Yeah, those are seats.
okay.
Okie dokie. And back to Token's lair. That is it for her turn. What is, Lim, your dexterity?
My dexterity. Like in total or just in terms of boosts?
Bonus.
My dexterity is, apologies, a +4.
Okay, you are better than him. So
Oh.
you get the next turn.
Excellent. Let us see what we can do now. Okay. Just testing out the. Oh, I can actually get quite close to you, Jess. So I'm actually going to help you out very quickly.
Of course.
I'm not particularly. I have a hand crossbow, but that's not as far from my weapon choice. So I am going to. Can I walk over the bench? This may be an odd question.
Yeah, you can go over the desk. It's made to go around.
Okay. Well, I only asked. Would that count as a movement? I suppose to get above.
No, it's
onto it?
just moving past it.
Okay.
It's closer to a line, but I didn't want to just put a line in the middle there.
Makes sense. So I shall move once. So, it's a 30.
Yep, that's one action.
Let us see. I'm trying to think of what could be potentially useful because I don't want to rush in just yet. That room is far too crowded. Is it bad that I'm looking at Pathfinder actions? I'm just double checking what I can see I could do in combat.
We still have Lancer options up when we play it.
That is very true. Hmm. Oh, there's a. Okay, I cannot aid another because you're not currently. Oh, does anyone have any recommendations as somebody who's properly played Pathfinder?
I don't know. Shoot somebody.
I have a crossbow, but I don't have line of sight.
Then get yourself some line of sight.
I might as well. It's far from my expertise, but if I move next to Aiden here, would I be able to see out through the door?
Probably
I'll
not.
You could lean.
Okay. Then I will use an additional movement, and I will take out my hand crossbow. So I have a rapier in one hand and a hand crossbow in the other, and that is important because I'm going to have to drop the crossbow at some point. I am going to fire upon the man in the trench coat.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
The dude on
And-
the left here.
Yes. And I actually, if I'm correct, I think I set up the roll correctly. Hooray!
Alright, 22 hits.
Mm-hmm. And then I rolled damage.
Alright. 1 piercing.
One!
That is okay. I will take 1 damage.
Yeah, every bit counts.
Mm-hmm.
His turn. He is
Yes.
stunned for 1 round. Redmond, you're up.
Alright. You know what they say. Burn to the ground!
Mm-hmm.
25 feet. I can get line of sight on this guy here. Man in the trench coat. Let's see how that trench coat likes fire. Spells. Stop. 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 I'm still getting used to this. And ignition. God damn!
On
Oh
fresh
my
out the
gosh.
kitchen.
26, not a crit, unfortunately.
Not a crit.
2d4. So that is 5 more points. Okay.
Alright, that's all I can do. That was 3 actions.
Alright.
technically. Ignition is 2.
Oh, is there like no like shove someone out of the way? Interesting.
No?
No, shove is an action.
Oh, I didn't see it in just general actions.
I don't know if you have to gain it from something.
Maybe
fine.
grapple.
Requirements.
Shove
you have at least 1 hand
athletics.
free. Yeah. Attempt an athletics check against your target's fortitude DC.
Okay.
Critical failure is funny on that one. That's fascinating. If you crit fail trying to shove someone, you get a penalty.
Yeah, so, and it's just whatever your bonus is plus 10.
This one dude getting shot like 3 times and burned once in just a couple minutes.
So let me double check.
You just lit this
Colors
homeboy on
does
fire.
hold. Targeting. Okay, so I'll do that first. No, it's actually not anymore.
It's kind of annoying.
Ride. You know what? He's just gonna pull out a collapsible pebble.
Screaming eagles!
Yeah. Well. Yeah, should have done something else, but too late now. Do D20. 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Unnatural. It's Aiden.
Yeah, Jess went for a bio break. I believe that hits. You'll have to GM Fiat take a peek.
Like 90%, 99% sure, but yeah, it should. Aiden. Oh, response, that's why. 18 AC. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Nope, you're good. It was just unfortunate timing. Back to him. Hit you with the first one. 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
You know what? He might as well go for a shove. Let me roll the.
Question: does pulling out his shovel count?
Yes, I actually should have. Oh, he actually failed that. The shovel did not hit. So never mind on that 3 damage. He's going to still try to shove. Athletics versus your fortitude. So 10 plus his fortitude or athletics. Athletics is 11. 11 versus your fortitude save.
Pretty sure that
My fortitude?
Yes.
Or my fortitude. Okay.
just what your DC is, not a roll,
Yeah, DC. That's it.
which is just the plus and then 10.
Okay, so it's not a roll. It's just my 10
Yeah.
plus my. It's just 10 plus my bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 15.
He fails. He tries to
Okay.
shove you. Nothing. Alright, Magni, back to your turn.
I reload the gun. I'm gonna look at. I just saw this little goblin here try to hit Aiden. I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
Did you do the
That's why you pre-roll.
Did you do the Hildebrand quests in Endwalker?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Me when the end is walking.
You in the end just walking. Turn that off. That's weird.
Because you're
Okay.
making me think of a particular character that was introduced in that when you say derived stratagem.
So I am going to instead of using the strike against him, I'm going to strike against him. So it will not use the stratagem, and it's just a normal attack roll.
Alrighty.
Which I don't have the extra attack when it's not a stratagem. I'll just roll it over here. Roll. Excuse me. Hello?
Whoa.
Okay, it's fighting me. I'm just going to roll a d20 again. And then add 5. I think that hits.
Yeah, just barely.
I think that hits.
Shockingly, that's a crit. I know that's surprising.
Well, it's funny you say that because... Oh my god, that was so funny. I just watched the dice stop on 9 and then tip over to a 1.
Oh.
I did 4 to him. That's with the crit and everything, too.
Okay.
I mean, hey, that was a raw dice, no devised stratagems. I'll take it.
You give him those raw dice?
I'm giving him those raw dice.
Hey ho.
And those are my actions. I'm a simple puppet. I reload, I look, I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you are up, Aiden.
Okay. right. All right. This should be interesting. We're gonna go with a. Actually, what does this one do again, or is it just? Is the goblin using any kind of circumstantial bonuses such as shield or cover?
No.
Okay. Then no, I won't have to worry about that. I got a bunch of other little interesting oh, well, we're not using bludgeoning, so that's okay. Because I am gonna go ahead and do a spell strike,
All right.
and let's see. Where is the button? Where is my button? Just still to start off with an attack.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
Oh!
Christ. Okay. Well, not only
Let's
is that gonna
go.
hit, so let's go ahead and then get the spell in there, because the spell is also cast as well.
Oh my god.
So do I ignore the 3 damage
Yeah.
then? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. So 12, 14 damage. Ooh, who does it still do the leap?
It can still do the leap, and it can go right for this guy over here being closer. Actually, I don't think I can. Oops, I forgot to change that. There we go. There we go.
All right. He actually makes it. It's
That's
more.
it.
It's more the knockback from the gunshots making him dodge it than anything.
That's okay. That is totally okay. I will still take that. That's fine.
Alright, does that end your turn?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
This man's turn again. Reload. Fire at Aiden. That's a better number. 20 to hit.
Yeah. I don't consider that a better number, just so we're on the same page.
For him, it is 6 bludgeoning damage.
6
Hint.
bludgeoning.
Yep.
Alright.
He reloads again. Says, mess with the fucking straight cuts. You hear me? You're fucking dead.
GTA dialogue.
Yeah. Not wrong. Okay.
Right, 42? I was like, I immediately recognized him. Like, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yep.
Was it really?
It is Grave Robber. You might
Oh
be
my-
surprised that the reason I chose that this dude's class is Grave Robber.
Oh,
And I saw it in the images. I went, yeah, okay. Alright, you are up, Lim.
whoa. Okay, so it takes an option. Sorry. An action to undraw a weapon, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Then I am going to use an action to put away my crossbow, and then with my free hand, since our poor fellow hasn't quite seen all of Florence, as she's going to attempt to do a dirty trick on him.
All right.
And we're just going to put that in there, so that way we can use it for reference. I'm not quite good at the coding, so I haven't put in the thievery yet, but let me roll the thievery.
Hit him with that. Watch as I disappear. I'm disconnecting your optic nerve.
She's quite she's quite literally like around the corner poking his eyes out with her two bony fingers.
Nita beats it.
Oh, Nita beats it. Fantastic. Excellent. So now I'm going to attack with my rapier. I have panache, but I'm not going to quite use my finishing blow yet, as I believe he might be dead soon. Actually, well, how's he looking?
You're not a expert in medicine. He's looking a bit rough.
Whoa. Then let us hope we can ease his pain.
If it helps, we
Oh.
used to do.
Another natural 20. Yes,
Oh.
does it.
Well.
Oh, I didn't even use precision strike. That's an additional 2 damage as well. But yes, that is a classic. Well, obviously it's non-fatal, but I would say she'd target something like an organ, not to like pierce it, but like to effectively just completely take his breath away. Or she actually no. She's using the rapier, so I think she's just going to pommel strike him on the head.
I'm gonna say just
effectively.
clonk him.
Alright. He gets sent to the GY, but not really.
Hooray! And that is my turn. Excellent. And I still have panache, so I don't have to. This is quite fun.
Alright. Let's see. Critical failed. So. Stunned for 1 round. He is blinded. God. I can get rid of that one now.
He's blinded for
He also-
10 fucking minutes.
Strangely, it does not say for blinded, like, you can't attack or how it affects your attack.
Oh, let's find out. Condition.
All normal terrain is difficult to you. You can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to be able to see. If your vision is your only precise sense, you take a -4 status penalty to perception checks. So,
So according to this person, not being able to detect anything using vision means that everything is either hidden or undetected to you, which means you need to pass a DC 11 flat check to even attack anything.
Okay.
You are
So they would
also
have to-
flat-footed, which is a -2 to AC.
it doesn't say that here for me.
No?
No, it doesn't say the flat-footed thing here, and
This was from
Blind
5
stage.
years ago, so this might have been updated.
well, is that also path 1?
No, it's Path 2.
Okay.
I was gonna say, does it say off guard?
Not on this.
Okay.
Weird that that's not on
Because
just like the main site.
Because off guard is also will make them considered flat-footed.
There is in that all the texts were blinded.
Yeah, that's what that was the website one as well. So I imagine it'd be you can kind of just stumble towards where you saw them last. I feel like that's how it would go.
He fires in the direction of you all and misses completely.
Okay, understandable.
He goes to reload, but the bullets fumble and fall on the ground.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
He will. He's no, he can move 10 feet. So he moves here and like puts his back against the wall. Red, you were up.
All right, let's see. I can see him from there. So I'm gonna move here. Yeah, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to demoralize him with an intimidating glare.
Ooh. All right.
Let me pop that open in the chat. So it doesn't matter what languages he can see me. This fucking kicks in, so now I have to do an intimidation because
It'd be really funny if he couldn't see you.
that would be funny. Let's see what the intimidation roll is. Oh, that's pretty good. Kind of. So 18 versus... I just had demoralized here for a second. Versus the target's will DC.
Alright. 17 on the die.
Hell yeah. That means he is...
Plus 23 is total.
Oh, fuck.
Well, DC, not a roll. So it's his flat bonus plus 10.
Yeah, duh. I'm dumb. Sorry.
No, it's
It is
okay.
actually 16.
Nice.
So he's frightened. One.
He is frightened 1.
It's a little confusing anyways.
Which means status penalty equal to 1 to all checks and DCs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that it actually will have like degrees of certain status ailments where it's like the worse you get hit by it, the worse the debuff is. It's kind of I kind of like that because then it makes it so that way certain abilities you aren't completely fucked if they either A, make the saves or if they don't critical.
Also, you know why I wait. Is there a rule for multiple cantrips in one round?
I don't think so.
Because I have the actions for it. Okay. Assuming there's not, here's what I love. Even though they kind of nerfed guidance in Pathfinder by you can't just spam it on your friends, the nice thing is it has combat implications.
Oh.
Sure does.
Hey,
Combat
Aiden,
drilling.
have a guidance.
You have a guidance, and you have a guidance, but now none of you can have it for an hour.
Well, just you. I'm allowed to use it on each of you once per hour.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have it. You have it.
Oh,
you
I
have
see
it.
what you mean.
But now I can't hit any of you for another hour.
Sorry, that went over my head.
It's all right.
There you go.
Well, you are 5'6". Many things go over your head.
Damn.
All right, that is your 3.
Spellcasting in this feels good.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that you haven't even, brought out your friend.
It just doesn't feel like it's not advantageous for this situation. I'm just better sniping shit.
Dude, same. I was trying to see if there was an action. I'm basically just gonna hit him with the maybe diplomacy to just try to please surrender. We have you outgunned.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just say, please put down your weapons. We don't want to hurt you any more than we have to. Diplomacy, I think mine is right. Diplomacy. Well.
Aiden can actually see the guy who's blinded. Does seem to go. Yeah, all right. The guy still at the table does not.
Oh, I guess what I did is I made a request.
So the fucking assassin is just who's blind is like, fuck it.
So the guy to the left surrendered, but not to the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's just like, I can't fucking do shit. This
All
guy's
right,
just like, you ain't taking me alive.
I'm gonna reload my gun, and I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have anything else. That's all.
right.
Oh, no, that wouldn't work.
All right, Aiden, you're up.
Okay. So stepping in here, Goblin was knocked out. Blind dude has his hands up, but he's still facing the wall. 'Cause he can't
Yeah.
see.
He thinks he's next to the door.
Well, we have this person over here, who is basically like, nah, we're not doing that. Well, we're gonna dimensional assault over here with the spell
Whoa.
strike. Because I could do that at least. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do our spell strike. I know, kitten. How
My name's
dare I?
Jay.
I was gonna say, are you saying that to the assassin as you
No, I'm saying that to my
him?
cat.
I'm
Thank
right
you.
here.
18
Meow.
That's not it.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Crazy.
Yeah, bring me to dinner first before you call me pet names. God.
No,
Calm down, Midnight.
I got my fat cat sitting here, giving me the pathetic mews like she's wasting away or something.
You don't have to talk about Clem like that.
Damn.
No,
Damn.
he's more of a golden retriever.
Is that it for
But
your
yeah.
actions?
Considering that, well, I really didn't. I took a step, so there's no such thing really as a 5-foot step anymore. So
I think there is. There is, it just doesn't provoke reactions, is its deal.
yeah, but it's still counted as a move because otherwise I would.
Yeah.
So it still counts as an action. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to say do another strike, for example.
Okay.
However, that's okay because it means I can. I will still enter. I'll still be able to enter my arcane stance on next turn.
Alright, his turn. Get rid of this, I don't need anymore. He will take one to stow his pistol. He actually is frightened 1 still, so let
Yeah.
me...
So he gets a -1 to checks and DCs.
Does that include the attacks?
Status penalty
I bel-
equal to this value to all your checks and DCs. Does that count as a check? 2E.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
Frightened. I believe. I think it affects AC. In some way. No. Pathfinder 2E.
Because attack rolls are attack rolls. I don't believe that they're a check because it doesn't quite have a DC associated when you're striking against AC.
So, first strike. Ooh, he's
Oh, yeah.
rolling pretty well tonight. +9, 27 to hit.
This person says frightened lowers all DCs and checks, including AC, as it is a DC. I don't know if that person is correct.
I mean, it kind of is.
It sort of
Yeah, I
is,
don't
but like AC
entirely
is
disagree.
AC.
But no, it does not affect their attack rolls.
Okay, 7 slashing for the first one.
All right.
Second one, 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
6 slashing.
Yeah, Aiden drops on that.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, 1.
Would you say that second attack was?
6.
6. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As he stops, he kind of looks between you two like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, so the sheet automatically does adjust everything, and it does technically take my 2-hit down. So, I don't know.
All right, Florence, you're up.
I'm gonna need you to beat the
Okay.
fucking shit out of this guy.
Absolutely.
Oh shit, I'm just within. I can step at least.
The good news is I have panache still, so I can attack in full. We are going to.
He also made himself cornered or flanked.
Mm.
Oh, what does that do again?
To Pathfinder 2E.
I believe that they are automatically considered off guard for the sake of, say, rogue skills.
Yes, you are off guard, -2 penalty to AC.
Man, he
Ooh.
got mine. Oh no, and I think the frightened over? No. Is it?
Has it been about 10 rounds? No,
Does-
no. Your frightened is different.
Does frightened end at
also-
the end of someone's turn or the end of the round?
End of their turn.
Okay.
It takes 1 away. So he is no longer frightened.
Yeah, so he's only got -2 AC.
That's okay.
Better than nothing.
I am going to confident finisher him. I will post that in chat. I realize I have to declare it before making an attack. Because that is important. So how about
Oh!
That's good.
which means
7.
this is very good because this is a precise strike. This is a part of a finisher. I roll a 2d6. I don't know if that's also affected by the crit.
Mhm.
Oh, how so?
It's all part of the same attack,
Oh,
right?
Nice.
So that would double to
Mhm.
18.
Nice.
Yeah,
oh my
That's-
gosh.
the roll we went with.
Okay. That is just another pummel strike to the gut. There is no hold bars. I mean, obviously it's non-fatal, but very annoying to see her friend downed.
Did Florence disappear on the map to anyone else?
Yeah.
Yes.
The,
Yes.
the finisher was so intense that you just went invisible.
Oh, I do not know where Florence is.
Turn order too, so got to
I
beat it
do-
somehow.
Oh, you might have accidentally deleted the token.
Darn. Okay, I'll bring her back out very quickly, and we'll just.
But we know that's you.
How's he looking after that?
Rough.
Oh, okay. Time for the second attack then.
God, that was all part of one
Actually-
attack.
What was that?
That was all part of one attack.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
only
Holy
one
shit.
Well, the
Well,
build up from last round.
Oh,
The
true.
build up from last round, and also to that extra.
Right.
Basically, it's sneak attack damage. When they talk about precise, it's like sneak attack.
Woo.
This is an odd question. Could I finish her twice in one turn?
I don't know.
If I had-
Can you?
If I gained panache again,
Unless it
Um,
says once per turn, I don't imagine
Yeah,
why not.
I was gonna say, if it doesn't say that you can only use this once per turn.
well, it certainly doesn't.
I'd say yeah.
So then I shall again try and trick our friend after hitting them with the pommel. What would be the most fitting foil? Do they have a hat?
Yes, they look exactly like their icon.
Oh, excellent. Pulling the hat over their eyes. A bit of
Fantastic.
fever. Let us see if this trick shall help.
Oh.
Against reflex, correct?
Yes, let me just very quickly bring that back up. The dirty trick. Yes.
19.
Oh.
Damn.
Wait a second. I actually beasted it because of Swashbuckler's special feature, Stylish Combatant. I get a +1 circumstance bonus The skill checks are
Fantastic.
the bravado trait, which because I'm a rascal, the dirty trick gets us.
Nice.
What are these fucking skill
Amazing.
names?
Okay, so is it? I assume they are tricked.
Yes, they are.
Excellent, which means we get a second finisher attack with it appear.
Fuck.
Not
That is
17 hits because of being flanked.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
he falls down unconscious.
Let's go.
excellent. Oh, I love the swashbuckler. She's going to mime spitting on them. That is for my fellow
Fuck.
officer.
I know.
No. Gosh darn it! But yeah, she is quite proud but quite displeased with this turn of events. Speaking of turn, it appears she's been removed from the turn order.
We know you were
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
Is Pathfinder the... Why is my arm broken? Is Pathfinder the same as D&D in terms of if someone's knocked down, you can get them back up with a heal?
Yes.
Good. I
Think
need
so.
to do that. I don't think I have line of sight to you. It's 35 feet, so I need
Past
to
the
move
chairs,
anyways.
yeah.
I need to move a step anyway. So step, one action, and then no, stop. Okay. Just accidentally opened a file explorer and it's like just lagging. All right, time to use one of my daily fucking spells because you're gonna fucking need it. I need to do. Oh God, wait.
Well, I know we don't have level two spells yet, so.
Well, it's not heal. You can charge it with actions.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
heal,
you
I'm gonna
could-
do
you
a
could-
2, which is
Mm-hmm.
concentration, 30 feet. Healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be 1d8 plus 8.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love healing this. I also my
Ooh.
kobold has healed.
Oof. Well, it's enough to get you up.
I mean, yeah, no, it gets me back to 6. So Aiden will on his turn because you just hear that coughing up a little bit of blood.
Oh yeah.
He wakes back up again.
At least you get another D8, correct?
Another 8. Not even a D. Just 8.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's still fine.
Heal
Yeah,
that
is
is 9 damage.
heal is awesome in Pathfinder.
if
All
I
right.
do a level 3, it's just 30 feet. Everyone within a 30-foot emanation gets it.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, if you sit there and spend all your actions to basically charge it up for that round, you can make it mass healing.
I will say also, Florence does get healed even though she is undead because it's just simpler that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Pretend it's because of the special amulet that she has.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm pretending. Yippee!
Like,
Yay, pretending.
I'm
It's like,
actually
wait a
pretending.
minute. It's like, wait a minute.
Time for a real person Magni to do something.
No.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, you could do nothing.
I'm gonna move. Actually, let me see what I would see. Okay, I am going to move. I'm going to stride. I assume these are just kind of like the small backs of them. I could just step over them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to use. I didn't put it in my character sheet because I didn't bother transferring my actions, but I'm going to use my free action of Expeditious Inspection to seek. I'm trying to find the invisible person.
Alrighty.
Because you told me there were 4 targets, and I don't see one, so I'm looking.
Right.
So let me remember what I have to do. You secretly roll a perception check for me, Jay, and then you compare it to the stealth DC of any undetected or hidden creatures.
Okay.
So mine's a +6.
Okay. Meets it, beats it. They are in this square.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, when you were walking, I was like,
Which square precisely? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I know where they are.
yeah, only
Yes.
Gunner knows that, but also
In
when
the-
you teleported, they were in this square, so if you teleported there, you would have knocked into them.
Oh my gosh.
That would have also been hilarious.
Unfortunate. So, okay, they are now considered hidden to me.
Yes. So if you attack them, it's a DC 11 to hit them flat before even going. It's basically Lancer invisibility.
Yeah, I see that. Well,
Which I kind of like better than the percentages that they used to do.
I
so.
agree. Let me see if I have to see a foe with devise a stratagem.
Oh, yeah,
Choose a
good.
creature you can see. Technically no.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
about
start
that,
to
chat.
blast.
Any undetected or hidden creature. Oh, I didn't crit says. Any undetected creature becomes hidden to you. Any hidden... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use my other action to seek again. Because I got a free seek and now I'm gonna seek normally.
Okay.
Go ahead and secret roll for me, Jay.
Oh yeah, you definitely see her.
Okay.
You see
and
the
then-
fucking, like, predator outline. The shifting image.
Wolverine jumper.
Oh no.
Okay, so, and then for my last action, I'm going to point out. Right there.
Get her ass.
So, she is now no longer hidden to any of you? Aiden couldn't really see me pointing.
Yeah,
So,
he's just getting up off the floor.
yeah, so you
So
two know they're in that square, so they're hidden to you instead of undetected.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Aiden, you're up.
All right. So,
I love playing Intel character.
You've alerted the Magni.
Yeah.
So, I can't see where he's pointing.
No.
No.
Well,
You, I
No.
mean,
Ish.
no.
No.
Like, do I have it? This is
Tables and
actually,
chairs, doorway.
I don't.
you could see him point forward from him.
Would you see
will
us
say-
turn to look at that spot?
I would
Well,
say you get a +1 circumstance.
No.
bonus
Here's
if you try to find her.
Here's the reason. I
Okay.
can cast dizzying dizzying colors on an object. I
Can
could
you?
just have it emanate from the table.
I didn't see that on the spell thing.
That's how we did it first time.
Yeah, I had mentioned earlier, like,
Yeah, hold on. Let me double check that real quick. Because no, if it has to actually, because even if it comes from me, you told me a general area. I just need to hit a general area. Like I literally could move here and blast it forward. Because there's a wall here in between, Omni and that area, so we don't have to really worry about anybody outside the door. So we're gonna go ahead with our dizzying colors.
A cone shoots out from you in a quarter circle grid.
Yeah, I mean, I could also move forward a little bit too, so that way the cone could be in that general vicinity. And just aim it upward. Yeah.
Luckily, the other guy's still blind, or else you'd hit him again.
I mean, he could end up stunned now. But
Yo, quarter circles. You
Yeah.
can just go, ha!
yes, I could fly down you, but that's not the plan. If you just said that
Okay.
general area, all he'd have to do is that's what I'm saying. You don't have to give me an exact block. I just need that general area, and he can just go over and be like, "All right, let's try this again." And we'll go ahead and just be like, see what we can do here. Because even if they're dazzled, that kind of fucks them up a little.
Will succeeds. So yeah, dazzled for a round. Ooh, okay. So I am going to roll
It's like all of a sudden here, motherfucker.
5. I rolled to see which direction she'd go. She bumps into Omni, and I'm gonna count that as a hostile action.
Oh,
Well, I was gonna say I see her anyways. I got my eyes on her.
I got my eyes on you.
She holds up her hands in surrender.
All right.
All right, good work, team.
All right, kitty, cuff him.
If you call me Kitty one more time,
All right, big cat, cuff him.
now you're talking my language.
You deny your racism, its purpose. It's just racism.
I do adore that this is another combat where Omni's Eidolon has not appeared.
It wasn't the time. And
Alright, the next one I'm gonna try.
we'll get to some point where I'm just like, oh, actually, it would be beneficial here. But like this entire encounter was just like, I can do way more with my spells here. It's a thin funnel into the room. I've got people in front of me. I'm like, I'm just gonna do what I would be doing for my Eidolon to these people.
Oh, Michael, come read these people their rights.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, ow, ow. You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to an attorney. If you don't have one may be provided by the court.
Good thing. She says, wait, you guys are fucking cops?
Who did you think we were?
People breaking in! Don't
I mean, that's
you have to
not-
announce. Don't you have to
entirely
announce
wrong.
that shit?
Ah, that's funny.
You know what sting
NYPND
operations
actually
are,
does
right?
not. Ah, fuck.
It's in this case, we have more.
Damn it, I
And
should have
possible-
asked you. Cops, you have to tell me.
Yeah.
You have the right to shut your mouth and grit your teeth. As I puts her head into the wall. Not kidding.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Turn off my body cam.
fucking toss her head into the cement.
Stop
Florence
resisting.
is going to leave this sword of hair and open, see what's finally behind the second door.
Lawrence
A
gets
lot of-
shot.
A lot of bags of money and a garbage bag containing a bloody trench coat and fedora.
Oh, good. Good
How did the
news,
trench
my
coat
friend.
get bloody? Did Homeboy squirt his blood really far?
I mean, it's actually a weird principle in this world. Just blood just has more pressure.
There's higher air density due to all the magic use.
Oh my god.
I actually didn't think about the fact that it wouldn't be bloody. Might be.
You
Well, I mean,
fool!
like,
We're
He
detectives.
fell. He fell. He could have fell on him.
True. It was actually he went into the bathroom and his trench coat got on the fucking shave blood.
Are you telling me that there was so much blood in the sink that he went to the bathroom, dipped it in briefly, and there was just blood coating it?
I like how you're mocking my leap of logic, but not how the blood squirted of an entire pistol's distance.
But I didn't say how far back. She
It could have been point blank.
You never checked the bullet wound for that.
If it
Yeah,
was
well,
point
well,
blank,
um,
it would not have lodged into his skull.
That is true.
If it was point
True.
blank, it would have painted the ceiling.
Yeah.
Magni checks all of their guns to find who had the 9mm.
It was the guy you knocked out in between Red and Florence.
Oh, the guy I'm standing on.
Yes,
Yes.
that one is Tony Rigo. The grave robber is Toto Lini. The dude in this suit is Vinny Vesu, and then Mandiola. If you couldn't guess, I named all the mafia dudes after pastas.
God.
Yes,
Wait,
yes, you did.
damn.
God.
I thought Tony's name was gonna be a weird Sopranos reference.
Nope, it's rigatoni backward,
Yep.
flipped,
Yeah, as
And
soon as
it's
you said
also
Tony
based-
Riga, I'm like, oh Jesus.
and it's also based off that TikTok where the baby with the gun is at the door, and
Oh!
the other guy's dressed up as a mafia. Tony, what the hell is this? I did what I thought was best for the family, Tony. I'll see if I
Oh my
can't find it eventually. I had
my
that idea
gosh.
for a while of, hey, you know, what'd be cool, a ghost who helps you solve his own murder.
I really
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
right.
Hey, anybody ever played the game Mysterium? I'm just
Yeah,
throwing
I
it
think
out
that's
there.
probably where I got it from. That and there was like a 2016 game that wasn't good about a ghost detective. It was like generic Xbox 360 game.
Ah.
Oh,
I know
I
what
was
you're
gonna say
talking
because
about.
Trace Memory was actually pretty good.
Oh, it's like something soul.
But yeah, no, that was that was pretty great.
mhm.
The clues that were missed in his safe, which the code was 1972, which is the year Godfather's released.
Fantastic.
In the Godfather's case, there is a paper note that says "My Safe Movie,"
That's very silly.
and also his bedside table had a false bottom with it.
Oh.
The bloody clothes from his murder was there. The bleach that Lim found was actually empty. Tried to bleach his
Oh,
clothes.
Oh my gosh, we should have checked this.
Well, I
I
mean-
You
didn't
would've
check the
been-
bathroom.
Yeah, you rolled too low, unfortunately.
Darn.
I mean, it's okay
Um,
because we still ended up getting him to work with us.
I'm curious what's gonna happen with this guy now.
He is going to go into witness protection in another country. Because Salem, Massachusetts is your usual sending place, but that's too close.
Oh,
Yep.
so they're actually gonna try and like put him to rest?
He's just gonna live his afterlife.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he's ready to go, he's ready to go. Hurry up and
Farming
get on
ghost
that train.
cattle.
Well, it depends. Is it something like Grim Fandango where they gotta get on the train?
Oh, I can't believe it. It's that silly show. Forget about it, or what have you. But the guy's a ghost.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's just see if I can get. Yeah, this one.
I think that's the only real clues. And it's a big one, but I think that's the only clue that was really missed.
I was gonna
Aw.
rummage through his fridge eventually.
It
I was
just
like,
had-
okay.
It had beer, soda, takeout, leftovers.
Okay.
Let me look at my notes, see if there was anything else interesting. Nope, you guys found everything else.
I was gonna
Hooray!
say, because essentially I was when people were getting some really good things that kind of pieced together with stuff I was finding out. It's why I would always be like, "Did you say that in front of my character?" Just so I wasn't
Uh,
metagaming it.
Also, something that was said but not caught, he said he kept his social security card in his safe to distract interest from it, but Jess actually found it in his wallet.
Yeah, that I
Aw.
did. I didn't say that only because I didn't want. I wanted to hold on to that just in case.
Also, the game I was thinking of is Murdered Soul Suspect.
Yeah, I was gonna
Suspect.
mention that.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, no, I know exactly that. That one is in Salem, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
There's just one thing left now.
Okay.
The closing credits.
Oh, goddamn
Oh
it.
boy.
Yes. I'm just surprised you don't just paste each one on the
Spaghetti
screen.
Eastern.
Yep, that's the name, Spaghetti Eastern instead of Spaghetti Western, because it's
love
mafia in
it.
the East Coast.
Spaghetti Eastern. Love it.
Let me know when you're all ready.
Ready?
Ready?
Well, minus chat. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry. I'll post these.
I'm glad you put Mike in there.
I had Omni's summon in here, but I had to quickly get rid of it.
I know. It's too funny.
Aw. Oh, Jay.
Okay, for chat,
Like catering.
everyone on the production team is all just Jay, except for special effects, which is not applicable.
Oh my god.
Including the offensive lineman, the dice roller, the lint roller, the goalkeeper, and the Dollar General employee. All the cast is Jay. Captain Throat Crush. Yo, special thanks to you, chat.
Yeah, that's the most
Oh.
important one.
I love it.
This is one of my favorite bits I've done.
This is where you're best.
Well, they get a Marvel movie. And where's the after credit?
Yeah, where's the post-credit scene?
You can't make me do this. In the future, there's gonna be one, at least. I'm super proud, though, of the job dice roller, as in lint roller, because
I love it.
it just goes
So
from, oh,
good.
okay, that's true, to, what the fuck does that even mean? I was giggling for like 5 minutes straight when I came up with dice roller, as in lint roller. These will also mean cool stuff. Thank you all for playing and showing up and watching. This was a ton of fun.
Thank you, everybody,
Oh yeah.
so much. I will see you next time for more of whatever the hell I do next time.